Just tag everyone.
Yeah, we're live now. Everyone ready for top 8?
Poke champ. Are you
Jimmy
ready?
is not ready for top 8.
Rip Jimmy. He can come in later.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we should start ASAP for like the Australian people.
Yeah.
Poor guys.
There's no overtime.
Nope. There's Jimmy.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
We're finally complete. You're 1 minute late.
Oh.
That means he's exactly on time.
Yeah. I mean, that means I'm like 2 hours early by Dutch standard.
That's too true.
I don't know what the fuck you want.
I hate Dutch standards.
Love Dutch standards.
Okay then. Let's get some pairings in.
Get the pairings in.
Get those pairings.
Table 1, Vince versus Kevin. Goblin Slayer versus Bang Dream. Table 2, Aracht versus Leon. Table 3, Kronos versus ... And table 4, El Jesus versus Zabuton.
Shall we just go into table 1?
We're going into table 1.
I do love ... Oh, Dylan's too fast.
I'm fast. Fast as...
Yeah?
Let's see if Vince is still awake.
You never know.
You never know. Oh shit, he's awake.
Oh,
this
shit.
man does not care.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear you?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, good.
This man does not sleep.
We have the Bang Dream versus Bang Dream.
Dinner break, actually.
Just Mocha Gate.
Yeah,
Really hungry.
It's like 5:30 for me here. So I was like,
Oh wait, are
Goblin
you from,
Slayer.
Australia?
What do you think of this matchup, Jimmy?
I'll just have a quick.
Did we see this match before?
I don't think we have.
Oh, 5:30 though. Wow.
I didn't take a look at Kevin's deck. Does it look? Oh wait, it's the Mocha deck.
Yeah, it's just
It's
pretty standard Fever Mocha.
It's been done before. I'll just
Fever Mocha needs to reverse.
I see he finally put in a what's this called? A Fumio. Finally.
Hey, it can be kind of awkward for Kevin to reverse all the Goblin Slayers. To be honest.
Yeah. Seems kind of wacky.
I mean, I guess he could crash bombs into it, but
yeah. He runs 3 bombs. I think that's pretty correct.
I'm not sure how this goes.
Okay, I fixed everything, I hope. And now I hope that the Bang Dream mat is actually Kevin. Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, it is.
Good.
It is.
That would be top 100 betrayals. Suddenly, Goblet Slayer on the Bang Dream map.
Would you?
No, he has Uwu sleeves.
So 1, 2, 3.
Vince has Uwu sleeves.
I love Uwu sleeves.
1, 2, 3. Okay, sounds good.
Is this really Uwu?
I'll do the same. 2, 3, 1. I'll do 2, 3.
Chat, is this Uwu?
Yes, this is Uwu.
I don't think this is Uwu.
This is Uwu.
Sounds good.
Shuffle these around.
He has a W nose.
Turn the rest.
I'll choose resting.
So you go second.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Good luck.
Vince going second. So, this is... Which decks are these?
Goblin Slayer and Bang Dream.
It's Gate, Standby, Goblin Slayer. And
Fever Mocha.
Fever Mocha.
Fever Mocha.
Bang Dream.
Thank you.
Cool.
Is this Yu-Gi-Oh? Yes.
Did Fever Mocha
Yes.
got anything new from set 2?
They got what's it
The
called?
Riki?
A Riki, yeah.
Yep.
I think that's about it.
Runner.
I think that's literally it.
Direct for 2.
I mean, sometimes you gotta play what you have in your deck box, man. What can I say? It worked out. He made it.
Yeah, looking kind of good though.
You know
Just
what
starting with the runner. He feels.
Oh, shit, but Vince has the anti-runner. Or is that not? No, that's not the anti-runner. That's
It's
the
a
chaser.
chaser.
I keep thinking that's the anti-runner for some reason. It's the anti-cider.
Anti-cider, yes. I love cider.
So does Wes.
Yes. Oh, he has
Ooh,
two.
there's another one.
Oh,
I'm going to battle.
Okay.
I wonder if Bangram actually has ways to get rid of this. Get over it.
probably not to get over it.
Gets +1 level, right?
Oh yeah, the Riki can get over it.
Plus
Yeah, Riki, let's go.
3k in level 1.
And they have the stock bumps.
No, but the stock bomb doesn't work because it's level 1.
Oh, of course, yeah. I'm dumb.
Probably.
Dummy.
Just get a Riki forehead.
You just got Riki forehead.
And mill two characters. Hey Ian,
Hey Jimmy, what's up?
did you make a nice Facebook announcement that we're doing top 8?
Of course not.
Oh, he's going for the Riki. It hits both characters.
Useless.
What does it do when it hits?
Yes.
It gets 1k power for each character hit.
Okay.
So it gets 2k is 4k now, but he can
Yeah,
just
that's pretty big.
Don't
It's-
worry, Ian.
chase away from it.
I will make a shill post.
So. Let me think. So how big is it?
Fields the runner in front of the other ones, we can't chase away.
So I'll put this here.
Smart.
This is the
Big smart.
Very
This is so-
relevant.
So high IQ.
It turns out
So
ooh.
5 and 5.
Oh,
he
Yeah,
actually
green.
manages
Probably
to
has
rid
green.
it.
Yep, that's fine.
yeah. Now he reaches.
Looks like a
Yeah.
Mocha there.
Yes.
Oh.
That's a nope.
It's
But at least he kills it.
Okay, cool.
He kills those zeros.
Mhm.
Which would be pretty awkward to get rid of in any other way. So.
yeah.
No plus for you, Vince.
I'll take a space.
But
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
so.
wonder if the climax was worth it though.
yeah, like it costs Kevin a resource as well. So maybe if the runner survives because of this line, maybe in that case it's worth it, right?
Vince
Yeah.
also didn't hit level 1. So he might be awkward on stuff. I guess not, but could have been. Maybe he only has one character. You never know.
No, well, this is a
Search.
drop search, right? So he's just gonna grab another one.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Another
Lucky.
something.
Lucky.
Maybe
He only
that-
runs one. Oh, that runs two.
Ah,
Another
It's
chaser.
back. It's
Okay.
back.
Oh, no.
It's back. We worked so hard to get rid of this, and now it's just back.
Just keeps coming back.
That's rude, man.
One, two, three.
1, 3, 2.
1, 3, 2. Okay. Cool. That's right.
Oh no, it's blinding lights.
Do, 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 do.
Look, it's
Oh
blinding
no, it's
lights.
DMCA.
Oh, Dylan, what have you done?
Oh no!
Hmm.
Uh,
I don't know though.
This is this brainstorm.
It's a
Storm.
brainstorm.
Miss.
Okay, it's interesting.
I wonder if he just wants to mill through his deck
Oh,
or
never
is
mind.
looking for standby targets or something by brainstorming.
And
He does have
I'll-
enough characters to field now.
So this gives power to
I
another
can give
character, right?
something. I can give something and includes itself. I can give some.
Includes
also.
itself? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I can choose one character with.
The
one
runner
and
can
get
still
it.
survive though.
It's 1/5 base. Right?
Can it really?
So it can go up to 3k.
Yeah,
1,
if
5,
it's-
3k, 3k.
The sword
Oh,
maiden
just-
can't
Uh,
bump. Oh, it can bump itself. Never
Yeah,
mind.
it can bump itself, so
Reading cards.
XD.
I will equal.
Hmm.
Oh, did he mill a?
1 and 2 taken.
Bam.
He
Kill the
mill a
climax.
gate.
Front.
Yeah.
1.
Bam.
Let me.
You stay right there.
So I wonder why you brainstormed there. Maybe it's because he's out a lot already.
For 2.
Probably.
2 taken.
Seems like kind of a waste though. I wonder.
Bam.
Drop.
It's okay. It's okay.
And then clock.
It's fine because of the brainstorm. He's gonna double cancel.
So best case
Swear.
scenario, Scripted will have, or Kevin will have custom-made climax combos prepped for this, but we didn't specifically see any so far yet, right?
No. That's true.
Also don't need that many.
I have one.
So
Maybe
another
2.
3/5, right?
2 would be
Okay.
nice.
Yeah.
1/5 then gains 1/5.
He's asking
Ah,
for.
okay.
Well, I don't know. I don't play your audio. You tell me what he asked.
1. Ditch.
Probably whether that thing chases.
Search.
So he can chase in front of the Kokoro.
We'll grab this.
Ooh,
But
4 SP.
Yeah.
if he gets the 1k from the climax, he can at least tie, right? So he can get his climax combo off.
Tie.
Tie. Don't you love tying?
Yeah.
I love ties.
So 1.
It's another Bang Dream game, so another game where Jimmy asked how to pronounce tie.
And luckily, he doesn't play that.
Yeah, he doesn't play any ties.
Lucky me. Lucky me.
Look, Jimmy.
Yes. Uncancelable Kokoro is back.
Oh, they're both SPs, but
Oh,
not
good player, good
SSPs.
player.
He's flexing.
Good,
This-
it doesn't matter. He's
Another
outfoiling the other
SP.
side. He's outfoiling the other side. It's fine.
This means all his damage will stick,
Oh,
right?
This is so good. I mean, he's not gonna cancel the Kokoro. So if Vince is smart, he runs in front of the Kokoro
Yes.
to take less damage. You know.
Oh, there it is.
Ah,
yeah.
there you
Smart,
go. Number
smart.
1 Swiss player plays.
Frontal. 3/5.
Good job. Actually, he's stronger now because of that Remy level 1.
Yeah.
Funnily enough.
Cancel.
Whoa, we
Oh,
canceled.
what?
4, 3.
Oh,
Jimmy, you betrayed us.
No, I got betrayed by the Swiss number 1. Dude, it's Australia. It's Vince.
Oh yeah, it's upside down.
Vince is too strong.
Ah, so Vince is gonna eat the other hits, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. You have to pay for not cancel for canceling the Kokoro in somewhere.
Just think.
No problem. Take time.
That's a good combo for Kevin, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Looks kind of good.
Double.
essentially
fever.
he'll get +2 to 4,
Love
Alright.
this.
which would be pretty sick.
4, 2. Bar.
Oh,
Can I hit that?
another plus.
Stock.
Plus, baby.
Love tossing.
Plus City.
Let me
Sticks
think.
as well.
So he gets to solve which one now. Or it doesn't matter in which order, right? Yeah, any order.
No.
Any order.
All
Mill.
1. Then I'll
Yeah, hit.
Hey, he can solve
Oh.
it at 1-0 now.
Yes.
Oh no.
If he has another gate,
He doesn't get the plus 2 at least. If he left the. If he didn't mill the Kasumi, he would have plus that Kasumi, actually.
Take this.
Because the first part of Fever can only take a level 1 or higher.
F.
But he left the Brainstorm on top, which is level 0.
Early play.
That's kind of unlucky, but
Yep.
So now I'll mill this.
you know,
Stays
happens.
there.
So here
Oh
it
my
is still
god.
unlucky.
Oh no, why did you mill the top card on the first one?
exactly.
It's fine, you
So-
still get cards. It's
So what's the
fine.
second
I
salvo?
love cards.
I did this first.
You just don't go +2, it's fine.
Oh, right, so, yeah, that sounds good. Okay.
I've seen some builds that play like double climax combo that
I wanna resolve.
play the level 1 bar combo as well.
Yeah, that's stocks on reverse, right?
Yeah. It would have been pretty nice since in this case he triggered a bar.
I'll pay 1 for this.
So based on that trigger he could have decided, oh, maybe I want a combo again.
Yeah.
But I guess he chose not to run that card.
Draw 2.
It's not on his list, so
hmm But running that always compromises for a little bit, so. Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 torches. Guess what's
I
gonna happen
wonder
with,
what that means. I wonder what that means.
Still go. Oh,
There's
no-
there's
there's
no
some
way.
Goblin Slayer she can salvage.
There's
Sick
no
green.
way he's gonna play his climax combo. There's absolutely no way.
He must be all out, right?
Get these 2.
Should be. He's
He's
six
just bluffing
in-
with the torches there.
yes, he's 6 in grave, so probably just has the gate in hand.
And then 1 left in deck, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting.
Oh baby, we get the full board.
That's not BCS promo Goblin Slayers.
SMH
Did you mean Pringles?
Pringles.
Pringles.
Isn't yours a Pringle?
So here Kevin gets a free stock.
I'll
It doesn't take. Oh, he does
I'll
take it,
do the stock first, right?
Oh, yes, yeah, you're right. Sorry, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
and he can also.
Wow, there was even a torch left in deck.
Damn.
I mean, if Vince had Worlds promos, he would be unstoppable. So,
2,
you
1.
know, maybe it is fair to the rest of the world.
Are there triangle Pringles?
2.
They're called burritos.
Taken.
Oh, okay.
Triangle Pringles. I don't think so. What the fuck? Ian loves triangles.
Ian Triangle Man is already out.
I'm sad for Triangle Man.
Ian loved Triangle Man, even though he ruined the alignment of all his bot messages.
Taken.
Kevin takes all.
Ooh,
Takes 2 swings
Ooh.
actually.
doesn't get that sweet clock compression here.
Well, it was out quite a lot, so it wasn't fully unexpected.
Also, Kevin will need to play around the move torch now, since it's in his hand. I think.
Yeah, he did play it. Yeah.
I think he just added a move torch.
Yeah, he did.
He also added the 1-0 counter, so a lot to play around here.
Looking quite awkward.
What did we see on Kevin's side last time?
He added a level 3 early play, the green one, the Ran,
The run.
and I think he also added a Brainstormer.
Yeah.
Plus 1K.
How many climax?
Ah, right, the brainstormer indeed.
Shit,
1, 2,
Ricky.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You can Ricky the Kasumi, I guess, if he has a combo.
If you have
Cube
handle of
Pringles.
the 2-1 backup.
Cube
Cube
Pringles.
Pringles.
Plus how many the Himari
Cube Pringles?
So first. Himari
Sounds
and,
delicious.
2.
That sounds pretty good.
Wait.
3, yep. And then how about the bun?
I mean, if you wire me 1,000 euros, I can get you into top 8.
Just a 1.
1, yep. And then also just
Jimmy
Himari
can make that
Himari,
happen.
so,
I can make
yeah,
that
Himari,
happen.
all good, yep.
I never said it would be top 8 of this tournament.
Let's enjoy some shuffling ASMR here.
You
I'm
get
not-
to enjoy.
I don't have player audio. How many times to tell you this?
Unlucky,
Ah.
Jimmy.
Sweet ASMR of silence.
Oh, this is my favorite type of ASMR.
Yes.
I'm actually not sure.
But listen, you can imagine the sound of the cards shuffling even as you look at this without audio.
Feels good, man.
So 1, 2, 3.
2, 3, 1.
Refresh.
And now he has enough for early play condition.
Duffel bag is and where the eight scroll is.
Duffel bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Scroll
it
and duffel
does.
bag is not in waiting room.
Both no.
No, both not in waiting room.
Okay.
He still has that bar in his hand, right?
He does.
Shuffle,
So-
yeah.
I guess it'll stay there for a while.
It's okay. You can use it to finish things
It heals the memory.
or die trying.
What's the order here?
I think 1,000 euros is pretty cheap to get a top 8 in a prestigious tournament like IanTCG X CardMarket.
Yeah,
Field.
you know, you
But,
can win here.
So no power up?
You can win 15 euros of CardMarket credit. That's it's totally worth.
It's an investment, Dylan.
Yes, it's an investment.
It's an investment.
You might also be considered for
Yeah.
the IanTCG team after Leon got kicked by not winning this tournament.
Take the super-
Right.
Fucking Leon.
Wait, but you also entered the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, we have the Hall of
Oh.
Fame.
Yeah. See, now it's getting better. It's getting better.
It's basically priceless.
Yeah, 1,000 is cheap.
Yeah,
Right.
you should be honored to pay 1,000.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna ask 2,000.
I'll use this effect.
You also
you
get the
just-
special Discord role for
Oh my
that
god,
you're
it
the
keeps,
champ Ian.
It's 5,000 now. It's 5,000
keeps
now. You
getting
missed your
better.
chance. You missed your
Yeah.
chance.
Mm,
Inflation.
what do I do?
back to the game though. We see Kevin playing his early play.
Oh, you got pretty lucky with getting the bond in his alarm condition.
Mocha.
I think that was the refresh damage.
Yeah.
Did the Ricky hit both mill? As in, did he get 2k?
Do you think it matters? Does it get strong enough?
He
4K.
can reach
It
6,
might
right?
actually, damn. Wow.
He
Yeah.
can reach 6 with the bar and the pump on the brainstorm. Ricky coming in hot.
Ricky broken.
Ricky broken. 4k Ricky, what the fuck, Bushy Road?
Frontal here.
Did you declare the pump?
2.
If only I could hear that.
Is that
You
frontal?
tell me. But did he? But I think the pump is at climax phase.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
maybe he misplayed.
If
Did he
If
hit
he-
the mill?
If
I think
he
he
hit
hit
the mill and like has enough power on the Ricky, technically attacking there first would be best. Because in that case, Vince wouldn't be able to mill with his torch,
1,
and
Isn't the Ricky just like
1, 3, 2.
7k either way because he hit the suicider thing as well that bumps 2k?
Then you bomb me, right?
Yeah. So I just
7k.
Alright.
4, 3.
More power.
More power.
Oh,
Unlimited power.
It's lit.
7k level 0. I love
It's
it.
lit. Wait,
Bar.
what happened?
Oh, looks like it didn't.
Maybe it's not strong enough.
Doesn't look like 7k to me.
Unlucky.
Wait, did he miss the top check?
Yeah, probably.
How can it? How did that survive? Wait, there's no way he missed a double mill on the Ricky, right? Huh?
Huh. Maybe he fielded the Ricky after.
After what?
He didn't though. The Riki was the
No.
first thing he fielded.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Hey, one.
I mean, if he didn't declare correctly all the power gain effects, then it's weaker. So
Yeah.
I'll play
can't
Yeah.
really do
I'll
anything about
bring your
that.
Brainstorm up to the side here.
Yeah, sure.
Because the Kasumi is
Brainstorm to the
Man-
front row.
could have theoretically chosen anything. Hey,
He has a 2-1 a lot in hand. Here it is again.
The
Probably
early
seen
play
him
cutter.
field it. Yeah, the early play here. I've probably seen him field it like every game we have spectated him.
He's probably just hard prepping for it.
Yeah,
Stand by.
good card.
that's the correct slot to pull the brainstorm into as well. Because Elsie could move the Remy in front of it, right? The chaser.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I misplayed that. Whatever. Front. Power self.
Oh,
He probably he's gonna move this.
Oh, right, that's the thing.
It's right there.
So the 2-1 doesn't do a lot.
Oh no.
10.
10, yeah.
I was completely focused on like saving the brainstorm that I didn't see that you could save your early play.
We love
Oh.
chaser.
Vince like, oh no.
Vince is also thinking the same.
It's made a crucial mistake.
Front. I'll give it.
Yeah, sure.
Trigger.
You can't kill me.
Cancel.
So in that case, moving the chaser in front of the level 1 combo was probably the best. So you can only save one of them? So
Yeah,
either
maybe.
the chaser or the level 3 dies.
So this is how big?
Yeah, maybe, but killing the brainstorm might be good. It's
I
like
guess
denying
killing-
resources, right?
I
I think
think this
the brainstorm is also okay.
Yeah, I think this is the correct play.
Wait. Is this the same brainstorm that Kevin prepped like 2 turns ago? Or is this
think so.
another one? I think
I
he
think
already
this
had a
is-
brainstorm on board at that time, right?
Yeah, take.
I don't
No,
think so. I
no,
don't think
if-
so.
If
So
And-
draw.
I don't think he did.
Okay. He might just have a spare brainstorm though.
Yeah.
Clock.
That move out of the 2-1 was pretty BM.
Did clock his blind stock, Himari?
It's not a 2-1's gonna die.
So
Oh, is it gonna die? It's not gonna die necessarily.
7k?
8k.
8k, yeah.
Torch backs it up to 9.5.
Yeah.
No, it's more than 8k.
It's 8.5.
Oh, is it 7.5 base?
Yeah, it's 7.5 base.
Oh, right.
Yep.
That's strong.
Okay, uncancelable Kokoro is back. Just cancel this. Just don't cancel this time, please. Let my theory be right.
And it drop searches too.
Maybe a mocha prep? Is that too early?
A little bit.
A healer? Early play healer?
Might even just be like the Arisa Fumio or something. Although he doesn't have blue. Oh yeah, he does have blue.
Yeah.
I don't think early play healing is amazing here.
Huh.
Just wants more stock.
Oh. We love stock.
I wonder what the hand size on Vince is. He might actually just choose to stock bomb that 1-5. But I don't think that's a good line.
No.
It's probably just for the stock.
Doesn't look like he's short on stock right now though. Oh, what's this?
Oh,
A5, yes.
Oh, some spicy play.
The run is not strong enough to kill the middle thing, right? Because Vince has a torch.
torch is plus 1-5, so it would be 10. Our run is also 10.
Schwarz 1-5.
Oh, he is early playing.
Oh, okay. That one is Sam 5. So, yeah.
Start to you.
6.
Okay, now he's dead.
3.
Now he's dead. Kevin saving that Kokoro damage for the finisher turn. Very smart, very nice.
5 cards on deck.
Very good.
Yes.
18. Mm,
Fielded it just in case.
I didn't need to search the early play heal because he already had the early play heal. Ian. Oh,
Smart. Oh, what's this?
wait, did he? Wait.
What happened?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, he
Stock swap.
stock swapped him.
Oh.
What do you
Buns
think
for
about?
luck.
What do you think about this play, Ian?
You look pretty
I
compressed.
think it is 10-5.
Yes. So I'd say it's alright.
Bar for
Oh, bar.
stock.
Oh,
It's an interesting
Wait.
timing, though.
yeah. I don't think Goblin Slayer is has too much ways to pay that out. So it might be pretty awkward.
It is standby, though, but
Yeah.
forcing people to pay things out at timings that they don't really want to is so kind of pretty fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
For how much damage is that?
2. It was bar.
To pay it out, you have to like brainstorm. If he stays on 2, especially, he has to like brainstorm and field some 2/2s. That's pretty awkward. Hard play.
And front here as well.
Huh.
Wait,
So he doesn't play any
here for 2.
anti-change backups in his deck. I kind of thought in standby he would.
Go ahead.
I will.
I guess he just relies on the 2/1.
And he's paying. Oh, he's paying the stock out. Doesn't want to risk it. There's
Ooh,
2
stock
climaxes.
2.
Yeah. So like, what I'm thinking is like, if Kevin would have kept the 2/1 Buns for Luck in his hand, he would have been able to catch Vince by surprise more or less next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like, it didn't seem like he was planning to go through his deck.
Maybe he has another one in hand. He runs 2.
Yeah, maybe. But like,
I haven't seen it.
in this specific scenario, like,
This is a little
if
bit
there's 2 in his hand,
Yeah, level 0.
the second one will have less impact anyway here.
Or I can put it. I may put it in stock.
This does force Vince to refresh with like
2,
a lot more cards in his waiting room though. So
Yeah,
playing
it's
it
still
might be
okay,
good
I
either
think.
way.
1 gate.
Yeah.
Might be good either way. Just wondering which one is better.
Finn's currently 5 out.
It's kind of funny to see a standby deck lose board.
Second.
It's gonna win board right here though.
Yeah.
This is 10-5, right?
Yeah, 10-5.
Well, the early play thing is gonna live.
Yeah. So front.
The green one.
Yeah, true.
14-5.
I like the
Can't.
positioning though with the Hagumi, so that if Vince would want to play a climax, like either to get it in his grave for refreshing or something,
Second.
And he can
he
run
would give
away.
it running. Yeah, exactly. He would give a spot to run away too.
So withdraw.
You think? Wait, how many climaxes is that? Is it 5?
It's 5 in Vince's waiting room.
So there could be 2 on bottom stock still,
Yes.
and there could be 2 in. Wait,
No clock.
there could be 3 in his deck.
He probably has one in hand because Kevin kind of forced him to not play one.
Kinda, but also maybe not. Maybe it's just like maybe it's just not there.
Yeah.
It could
should
be
I-
anywhere actually. It's kind of
I
scary.
can- Now I can give
This
2k
is 3-5.
to the round and kill this 2/1.
Um,
That's kind of nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it could. there's also torches to keep into account here. Wonder. It's really hard to know like what the last 3 cards there are. I love hidden information.
Love hidden information.
Sure, I'll give the
Just
card
unhide it.
power.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy.
Okay, right. The
You're welcome.
Next version of the Discord
So
bot
this
will
is
unhide
reflection.
hidden information.
Good luck implementing that, Ian.
Your center is how?
See
think
you in a
all-
few years.
I think all online tournament organizers would like it to have a word with you.
Hey, I can get rich. Sick.
No, you're gonna get sued for helping
Oh.
cheaters.
Oh,
Can get
Unlucky, Ian.
is this a combo turn?
Okay, deck face.
No, it's not a combo turn.
I think so.
It's just gonna
It's a
swing in.
It's a smack face turn.
Jimmy loves smacking face.
Yeah, this is when I get hype.
Hype.
So
Still not
maybe-
Kokoro 2 damage though.
I'll just
No, he's actually saving that for the
He-
future.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, sure.
It's not needed here.
Then I'll
Finn's chasing that way.
for two.
You're like, oh, okay.
Oh,
I'll just,
okay,
I'll just
yeah.
hit there first.
Yeah.
That's fine, I guess.
Yeah, for 2.
Finn's... No,
Thing,
the restand cost me.
Base five.
So,
This is
Oh.
five
What's
five,
happening?
this is-
Not
Ian-
sure what's happening here.
Ian, what are they saying?
So 2-5
And this is
plus
base five.
2k. This is base 2.
He's considering
It got
to run.
2k from the effect. So 4-5 and
Well, it's kind of the timing is already over, right? I mean,
sure you can change it.
Yeah, it's fine. No, it's fine. Don't worry.
Okay.
Kevin is
So
completely
double
fine with
kick
it.
for two.
He's super
Oh,
chill
okay.
about it.
then it's cool.
So I'm 4.
That's because Finn's gonna take some damage.
Love taking damage.
Take the 2 Finns.
Take the 2.
I'll take it back.
He's all out.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
So I'll go up to 16.
He is all out.
Wait. 1, 2. Oh no.
He is now all out.
Oh.
Climax
So we
five,
still
seven.
don't have the information on the last 2 climax. So it could be in deck or bottom stock or red.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
I'll direct
So here we get to see if it's in deck at least. Hits for 3.
I'll cancel.
Oh!
yeah.
Finn's good. Finn's is good.
If only I was that good.
So last one is hand or bottom 2 stock? No. Finn's is good. Did not expect him to get a second cancel in that deck.
He did.
Yikes. Yeah, what up?
Did you design this to have like the top 8 at the position where I have it now?
Yes.
Center is 10.
Okay, I completely didn't notice.
Thank
I was like, what is this empty box for?
It was for like Swiss round X as well.
Yeah. That's might be too late.
Sorry, sorry, Dylan, listen, we're too stupid to know that. You should have told us.
I did.
You should have told us multiple times because you should know we don't listen the first
Oh
time.
shit! I should have known Europeans don't read.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay,
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 okay.
okay, okay.
Here for
Okay, so Kevin's gonna hit like 4 here, right? 2.
Cancel.
Oh, nice.
What the fuck?
Vince is way too good at this game.
Oh, Australia is so strong.
Look, if only the 2 soul drop search was there, it would have hit.
Yes,
It's there supporting.
that's not good enough. It has to hit.
Oh,
EU is free.
Looks like Leon lost this game, by the way.
Leon said, "Oh no, EU is free for real."
Are we just gonna lose all of our EU players in this? Hey, does that mean we don't need to pay price support?
Nice price support, by the way. Wait,
Lucky.
which Europeans are left? Sabaton is Australian, right?
Yes.
And Kronos
it's-
is Australian?
Yeah.
What's dot dot dot?
With no clue.
What is Aracht? Is he German?
I heard
It sounds
Araf
like-
is
sounds like-
It sounds
English.
German. Oh, that's a weird English name, but okay. So we have
Yeah, Kevin is-
UK alive.
cards in hand.
Um, And if Kevin dies, that's the only one, unless dot 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 is European.
Yeah, I have no clue. So looks like Vince is gonna
Vince,
use,
don't take
use this move torch.
Vince, don't take all our European players. Please don't do this to us.
Oh no, he's gonna move Torch for the brainstorm.
It's not that Oz
The
is too
drop search.
strong. EU is free. Feels bad, man.
If only we got to participate. Jimmy would show everyone.
Yes.
I'm stand by SAO God, by the way.
And I'll move your ones right here.
Sorry, which one?
Wait, what's happening?
The back row.
He's moving something, right?
Yes. Oh,
And then
he's leaving the drop searcher. Misplay.
Yeah, it's gonna finish him.
That's guaranteed damage.
Misplay, no, Vince. Oh, Vince giving us a chance. I see.
Oh, chance.
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay. So
This is quite a few though.
Dot 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 is German.
So I will give
Okay.
So wait.
I'll just give 2k.
So at least 2 Europeans are left.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
So 2 here.
Wait, that's not true. 2 Europeans are left if Kronos loses.
Sure.
4k here.
It
Yes.
doesn't really matter because this is
Correct.
What is it? 500.
Nice European tournament, by the way. Okay.
And in that case.
So what are we doing here?
Position like this.
We're just waiting for Vince to declare frontals. And there we go.
I am.
1!
Oh,
How are you
fake.
going back here?
So I'm going back with 4 gates and 3 bars.
Okay.
4 gates, 2 bars.
No,
He
that's
says.
fine.
Okay.
Everything else is
Whoa.
Imagine having player audio.
It's not amazingly compressed, but that does mean that his Mokka turn is being set up.
Yes.
He still has that bar in hand, I believe, from what he triggered earlier. He triggered it like twice this
How many
game.
cards
I
are
think-
in Vince's hand? Like 3?
Something like that.
That's not enough to force a frontal attack with the Goblin Slayer 0, right?
Yeah, you can sight.
Actually,
Okay, so 1, 2.
Did Jesus already die? No, he's still playing.
1, 3.
3.
Yeah.
Then refresh damage.
Refresh. Yeah. Front. 7k. 1.
Taken.
Front. Door.
so we're looking for new IanTCG members now that Leon died.
I'll get
Yes. You can send us your credit card information.
It's a bit war, huh?
Okay.
All right. Wait, no. No.
Hmm.
I thought Jesus was European, but he's not.
No, he
No.
isn't.
Chile.
Europe is free.
Europe is free. Jimmy, why are we free?
We don't
Thought
have
Am-
enough
So,
max decks.
Thought America was the land of the free.
Yep.
We don't have enough max decks. We don't have Kun. Where's Kun? Kun is our savior.
Vibing. Yabi was too late. Like,
Yabi was our other savior, but he doesn't even. He's not even strong enough to enter the tournament.
we just started the tournament too early. 1 p.m. is too early.
how much hand-
Yes, for European standards, 1 p.m. is way too early.
Way too early.
If you hold a local at 1 p.m., half of the people are not gonna make it.
Dude.
the
Getting up before 12.
gate scroll.
Ella giggle.
No,
Dude, I was surprised that I actually managed to wake up.
not waiting.
Hey Ian, can you wake up tomorrow at 10 a.m.?
Again?
Before 10 a.m.?
Oh, Kevin is gonna use the drop search. Oh, it looks like some guaranteed
Mocha,
game.
mocha, mocha, Vince, you're dead. Oh,
Yeah.
this is your end.
Hey, Jimmy, I've seen this before.
Yes, this is the end.
This is stronger than Mocha Mocha Mocha, Jimmy. It's
Yeah, this
Mocha Mocha. Shit, what's her name?
Kokoro. Kokoro.
I mean, I know this. Why are you telling me?
Okay, so there it is.
I already said like
Oh.
4 turns ago he was saving it for the finisher. Now we're here.
Scrolls.
Now we here.
This is level 1, right?
Now this is level 1. You have to front it.
Wait, is it? Is it?
You must front.
Does he
Wait,
have
what?
5 cards in
If
hand?
I have 5 or more hand, you can't. Well, not front.
Oh,
the
he has
text
6
says
cards in
your
hand.
character
Wow.
cannot side.
What the hell? Okay, what a beast.
Wait, he's 6 card in hand.
5 or more.
Damn.
It really looked like 3 cards.
Yeah, but it's fine because he's gonna die to Kokoro.
Well,
Okay, I guess I'll.
Just
have
you
to
wait,
save.
Ian. Look at this. Mill 2 climaxes.
Side effect.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna start.
he's
So
gonna
far,
side the 2-1,
I'll just
or is it?
close my camera and so I can't see.
Wait, Which lane is
Bruh.
this second
Bruh.
one. It's
I
fine.
think that's 2 characters, but I'm not sure.
Okay, both are fine.
Yeah.
Or 2 non-climaxes, let's say.
And 2.
right, the Mocha experience.
Are you
We should ban Mocha from webcam tournaments.
Yeah.
So he side attacked the 2-1.
I'll mill this.
Yep.
For 2.
Move
for
the
1.
trigger. Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
remove the non-trigger.
For 1.
level?
It's
Okay, at least he gets into level 3. Maybe that was his plan. If he's siding here. It's a bit of a weak plan.
right.
Wait, so why does he have to side that?
He doesn't need to.
Frontier effect.
But I wonder if this is like some way to play around. Uh-oh.
Both fine.
But why would you side that?
Mill this for 3.
Oh, it's for 3 here.
Is there a reason to side on the 2-1? Yeah.
No. Well, I don't think so.
Well, the torch is a reason.
Oh, the torch.
That's interesting.
2 or for 3.
But what about the damage, Ian?
Oh, what's happening here?
He's torching.
Oh, oh, you're right. I didn't see.
Yeah, so torch is a pretty hard counter against the Mocha combo, huh?
Yeah, sure.
Torch broken.
Cancel.
Yeah, sure.
But does it
Ouch.
counter Kokoro?
Crash here for 3. Salvage.
I think it does.
Oh,
second
that's
trigger.
another gate. Looking grim.
Is Finn stronger than Kokoro?
For 3.
Okay, cool. Yeah, for 3.
Cancel.
I'm not sure if
Vince-
Furphy is
Vince
like...
is- Vince is way too strong, Jimmy.
Listen,
Kokoro-
if he swung with Kokoro first, he would have staked everything.
Yes.
And there's no way you torch that.
I also think that attacking with Kokoro first is actually the better line because you get to sort your climaxes on a favorable position. Because Mocha has
So this-
that little cute play.
So,
Kokoro didn't hit because Kevin misplayed.
One of each.
Yes.
Only one.
Not because Kokoro's bad.
Kokoro's power could not be contained.
red on
Vince's power is higher than Kokoro's power.
Yeah, Finn's pretty strong.
Looks like Mr. L. Yeezus lost as well.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what does that mean for European players remaining in the European tournament?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, that one didn't matter. I see. So Australia won on that one.
Yeah. Australia looking
We,
good.
we might have 3 Australia in top 4, huh?
Oh my god.
Zero price support.
That sounds pretty funny to me. Hey, it's Koen.
Greetings. Greetings.
Hey, it's actually Kun.
Hey, you thought it was a joke?
Check top 2.
We never
cool.
joke.
No jokes allowed.
6 out.
I joined the other channel and then I was like, wait, it makes no sense. I can literally watch the stream.
Play this.
Wow.
Have goblins.
That's a lot of power pumps.
I'll salvage the 3/3.
Does he just pump by like
Event, so I'll give this
4K?
event a plus 4K.
Oh, that's actually 4K.
Oh my god.
This deck is insane.
So is Kevin just dead here? No, right? He's not gonna die from these vanilla swings, right?
I'll go into combat.
You say that.
There's no way.
There's...
Yeah,
Stop.
but like
Oh, you say... Okay.
Okay.
no, it's high. It's higher.
Yeah.
oh, Kevin can actually double stock on core here, huh? We know he has a bar, I think. Wait,
You
do we
should
know he
have
has
a
a
bar.
bar?
You should have a bar. So maybe that's just the correct play to just finish him. Oh, eats a 3 as well. Not unexpected.
Yeah, after the double trigger there, not very unexpected.
This one's bigger as well, right?
So against Torch, you really have to hit those climaxes in the top checks.
They're all encore.
Because revealing characters barely does anything for you.
Only encoring one, kind of indicating that he has another Mocha in hand. I mean, we did see him salvage something.
Mm-hmm. Chat saying he did salvage a Mocha. So
if he double Mochas, he heals back to 3/3, which is not great. He's near refresh as well. Does he have climaxes left that he can stack with the Mocha?
I'm not sure if there are any climaxes in there.
I mean, otherwise he can just mill through his deck with the Mochas.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
I mean, he has a stock left. Maybe he can even mill with something like a Brainstormer.
I think Clocks was his.
He's gonna try to finish, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's his only option, probably.
Does it change anything clocking here?
What's this?
Is he digging for a bar? Did he not have a bar yet?
He triggered a gate at least, right? Did he trigger a bar in the Mocha turn?
He triggered 2 gates.
Oh, then he doesn't
He
have
might
a bar,
just
right?
have triggered 2 gates.
Then he doesn't have a bar, right? Or we don't know if he has a bar. Because the one he triggered earlier, he played on the Mocha turn.
This is where Mocha healing in the end.
In the Encore step hurts.
Encore step?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually hurts. Because you can't mill further now.
So what's the play now?
Now you just
vanilla swing?
Now basically the Mocha top check for you doesn't do anything.
This is not a mandatory alarm blind stock, right?
Well,
no. Okay, good.
Well, actually, what are your powers?
Well, he can use the Mochas for reordering still, but he can't mill anything.
11, 12. This is 13.
Yeah.
13. 8, 5, 8, 5.
And Finn salvaged the bounce event.
Looking kinda doomed.
Yeah, finishing might not be very easy here.
He just has to swing 3 twice and make it stick.
For a bar?
Oh, hey, look! It's a bar!
Blind stock.
He really wanted to top deck into that one with the clock. But it's... that feels bad, man.
2.
Yeah, it's fine.
Chronos lost.
Okay.
Ooh,
yeah.
Cancel too.
The ... guy won. Look at that.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, so he had 2 bars and now he double triggered? Yikes.
Australian invasion.
Wait, Chrono's Australian, right? So there's only a maximum of 2 Australians in top 4.
This wasn't the one. This is the new one, right?
Because that was German, right?
Yeah, let's just call this the new one.
Yes.
So there's a UK and a German in top 4 now, and Australia.
EU4, yeah.
So it's 1 EU, 1 barely EU, and 2 Australia.
Yes. No NA. NA be free.
The NA didn't make top 8. NA is free. This is the
be
conclusion.
honest, what the fuck? There aren't that many NA participants.
It's a joke, Koen. It's a joke.
Oh fuck, the joke just missed me, my dude.
Oh, unlucky, Koen.
I dodged it like Jack's dodging your auto attacks.
Oh, that's pretty lit.
1, 2, 3.
1, 3, 2.
You're not supposed to dodge jokes, man.
Okay.
Well, Vince is dodging this damage.
I mean,
Oh, another trigger. Another trigger. Yes.
This is
Love
kind of
it.
irrelevant. Oh my god, triple on
I
bottom.
mean, technically you can survive.
Entering scoop phase.
I mean, he's gonna heal back, but
Yeah.
The Mocha.
I'm only gonna heal one. So like.
Wait, did he? Did he heal?
End of my Encore phase, heal 1.
Yeah, here it is.
heal one.
Okay.
Here it is.
The other one was Encore, so you can't heal off of it.
Did you hand Encore this or?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
So,
It's winnable. Winnable.
All you need to do is like triple cancel with all those climaxes you just triggered.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Trigger control. Yeah. This might not be easy to live through.
No, I'm pretty sure he's just dead.
There's also this boredom backup in his clock, right? So
yeah.
Was there like some weird ass world where you just end a turn if you're Kevin and you know there's 3 climaxes in deck?
Front.
Maybe.
I mean, he should know there's 3 of them there, right?
that's
I don't think he blind stocked anything.
Well, he doesn't.
well,
I don't know.
that's
He
the
doesn't.
game.
He doesn't gain anything from like ending turn. I think.
If I have torches,
Well, he doesn't die if he has 3 in deck. Probably.
Like Vince doesn't die either. So I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
then he could maybe get the bar in the next turn. Just
That's
kinda
fair.
like-
That's fair.
Now he
Maybe-
just triple triggered himself into death.
Maybe if you knew there were like 2 bars, you just like attack until you hit a bar or something.
I think he even triggered the bar first. So
Yeah.
is there a point where you stop attacking there? I don't know. I'm asking.
Yeah, perhaps.
It was kind of lost anyway because you had this.
It's kind of tough to.
Yeah, like I was just waiting because like I was
Tough
thinking
to
whether
say.
bounce it, but I was like I still have one in my deck, and then I was like this is non-lethal. If it's non-lethal,
Yeah, it
anyway,
doesn't really matter.
And at worst case, if I take damage, I can just resurrection. And then
I was hoping to do like.
Want to sell Goblin tech,
yeah,
but it
I-
just
yeah,
won.
I this to resurrection if I need to.
So
Yeah,
there's
that's what he means, right? He's gonna up the price on it.
Ah, I see.
Smart. Stonks.
stonks.
Difficult for.
Hey, I also have a Goblin Slayer deck. Stonks.
Ah, you also have a Goblin Slayer promo, Ian.
deny my Mocha,
Hey.
and then,
Selling.
you just straight up
Huge
bounce something.
stone.
You can sell it to Vince.
My combo doesn't.
Now Vince doesn't need it apparently.
You
Oh,
can
yeah,
resell
Don't
it.
make him too powerful.
He's just gonna get stronger. Oh no.
So
You
right
already
now
can't have this.
we have 2 Bang Dream in top. In top 4, 1 Fate, and 1 Goblin Slayer. I have no clue how pairing works in top 8, so
Well, anyway, thanks.
let's see.
Yeah,
Oh,
thanks
your
Doesn't-
bot.
doesn't your bot
probably
know?
knows. Yeah, your bot probably.
How did you
knows.
program your bot to pair this then?
Otherwise, I'll
Yeah,
So are we going to spectate Vince again?
I will try my best.
It's probably nice to spectate the other match.
I will try.
Alright.
Yeah, let's spectate the other match.
Talk to you later.
Yes.
Bang Dream mirror match, huh?
Oh, I love Bang Dream.
I guess I don't have.
Well, the other match is
It's not
Fate
European.
versus. Oh well.
Oh.
The cards are English, so it's fine.
Wait, did Zabutson just like dodge all of the feature matches so far?
Yeah, I think he did.
Okay, we have to pay respect to Sabaton and watch this game then.
Yes. But now he's gonna lose because we were gonna spectate him.
Oh, this looks
Oh, nice. His credit card details.
Oh, nice. I see you're already wiring the money for your next tournament placement.
Thank you for your contribution.
That's my opponent. Why am I the only non-muted person on here?
So what do you think? Wait,
There we go.
wait. Let me actually pull the deck
sorry,
list.
no, that voice come up on the screen.
Deck list
I
2.
hope I really lose not what now.
Let's see.
Do I have to kick
This
my-
is 8 pence versus 4 pence for standby. Both playing Jumping Girls.
Jumping Girls?
Yeah, the level 1.
Hey Ian, did you actually program your bot to do this correctly, or?
I programmed it to do it correctly, but I don't understand how it works.
With like 69 events. I can count. This is 4, 8, 10, no, 9 events.
The rest of them, please.
You're going second.
Yeah.
I think it's arranged in such a way as first Swiss you should
1, 2, 3.
theoretically get the easiest matches.
1, 2, 3. Okay, sure.
You mean for top 8?
Yeah, for a top 8 seeded bracket.
Yeah, I think that happened. I think that went correctly.
Sorry, can you give me a minute to pull up your deck?
Ooh.
Oh shit. It's Excel World Math, but it's a
I
trap.
need a minute to pull up your deck list.
SMH.
Only one of the Bang Dream players playing on the Bang Dream map. What does that mean?
I don't care. I don't have an.
That means he has an advantage.
Okay, well, you're going
Or not.
So
Who knows? The,
So it sounds
the
actually
pre-
playing 8 pence.
previous,
huh?
yeah, previous Bang Dream player played on a Bang Dream map as well.
Is that the 2-2?
Oh,
We saw how that turned out.
Oh.
Okay.
well, unlucky.
Unlucky. Excel World better than Bang Dream, yeah, dude.
I guess that means we say goodbye to ...
Cut through.
Yeah, we can go to the finals.
See you guys in half an hour.
Clock. Dot 2.
Standby pants against pants pants.
3.
Sorry, what's the card you just triggered?
What's this? Oh, he's just taking
Whatever.
casual.
Oh no, there's
Oh.
ties in this matchup,
That one.
so I have to say this name again.
Wait, who?
Tie.
Oh, Tai.
Oh, so this is an oversize. huh?
Tay, the character.
Yeah. They're both playing it, so.
Wait, this card is pretty strong.
Direct in
Level 1 4K.
the side lane.
Isn't this the
Bang Dream mirror match, let's go.
Doesn't seem like Zabuton manages to contest it. It's pretty strong glare there.
love me some glare?
What is that card? Is that like a sensor marker kind of thing?
You mean the one on the side?
Yeah.
The shiny one.
Yeah.
What this?
That's the first fan
This is
Kasumi Toyama.
Now I see it.
I'm not sure why that's there actually.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, that's a waiting room. Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a lot of SPs he's
I
revealing.
grabbed the coin flip.
It's a flex.
Casual flex.
Let me try different lighting options.
Oh no, I didn't recognize all these SPs. That's a coin flip. And the bottom deck bomber.
Front.
Is the Brainstorm SP? Doesn't look like it.
That's the music of Bans Casimir, right? The coin flip.
Front. 2.
So how does this matchup go?
Yeah, they're both
Hans-
both the take combo.
3.
Yeah, but like Hans Standby kind of wants hit level 1 earlier so that they can get their standby targets out, I guess.
Yes, I agree.
And hitting level 2 is a bigger power spike on Zabuton's side because of all of the cute friends Arisa combos that are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, 8 pants synergizes with it because that's an easy way to loop her climax, and she doesn't usually have that, huh? Okay, I see. And he's also running Phone Shy.
What do you think of this card, Ian? Phone Shy.
I think it's a cool card. I'm not sure how good it is. The field condition is something you're never gonna really care about.
It's interesting.
Choose one and give it -1 soul.
-1 soul on a counter is pretty funny. Also, search one on a counter.
Yeah, search one on a counter is the most important part. Oh, there's a combo.
Oh.
You have to give me the character.
Reveals 2 climaxes.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna have a pants in his hand. Oh, he's not gonna have a pants. Oh, he's still gonna have a pants in his hand.
Yeah, outplayed. Outplayed.
That's kind of unfortunate.
Salvage the level 1 cover.
Endless pants.
Reveal 3.
He's gonna try it again.
Okay.
Ooh, phone shy. Give him phone shy.
This one?
Probably not gonna give him phone shy.
This is in your waiting room. It rests.
Yeah, I give you the chibi to your hand.
Yeah.
He got chibi in hand.
Promo.
It's a 4K oversize.
Okay, that doesn't do a whole lot.
Cancel.
I'm seeing this card a lot, this coin flip.
My turn?
This coin flip seems pretty nice.
Wait, did he reveal for the coin flip?
Alright. Didn't see him do it, but he can't.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
How much climax out?
I have 4 climaxes in.
Wait, what?
6.
What's up?
Greediness or not?
That's not the coin flip. It's not a coin flip.
It's
The
not
one on
a
board
coin
is
flip.
not the one on board is not a coin flip.
That makes the glare a bit more bearable.
It's funny how this card is not poppin' party.
Oh shit, it's a trial deck brainstorm.
Wait, why is he running the draw brainstorm again?
Would you like trying? Maybe he wants the salvage out. The drop climax out with all those pants.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Or maybe he just wants to draw into a lot of events.
I guess both of those are partial reasons why.
It's definitely an interesting build. Seeing a lot of cards I've never seen before.
Yeah, I'm really unfamiliar with this deck as well. Both these decks.
I feel like you like having the draw brainstorm because of this the early play Arisa. Since it does not have a draw on play or something like that, it doesn't dig towards her own climax combo.
I suppose.
But at the same time, you also don't have a consistent way of prepping this at the moment, so...
No.
One. Yeah, take it.
Seems like it has worked out for him this tournament, though.
Yeah.
Power here.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
Just gonna crash into this because he's still level 0.
6.
Yeah.
For 2 and 4 on standby.
Standby.
Is he mehr?
This standby. Oh wait, what? Oh, that's actually.
Can be reversed by cost 0.
Yeah, he's not running. He's not running, and he costs once, so that's pretty good.
Pretty nice.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How many standbys are in the bin?
Yeah, that'll just stick on the board.
1, 2, 3, 4.
3K back up.
Oh, phone shy.
Phone shy.
Oh.
Oh.
Playing phone shy is a 3k backup. Okay. So looping his other combo again.
Yeah, he has another gate. Pants. Gate.
He's playing 8 gate.
Yes.
Salvage a character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Working out for him.
Yeah, just gonna get triple combo.
How much deck control do you have with this? There's 7 there? Oh, okay. He's just milling through.
Miss.
I guess
Looking
this
like
is
a
an
good refresh.
this Australian manner thing to put all the climax on bottom. Finns
I mean-
does it too.
Yeah, Finns does it as well. You
It's
see it
really
in
convenient
Japan
for
a lot.
webcam games.
Huh?
It's really convenient for webcam games.
Yeah, it's Australian manner.
Mhm.
Well-mannered Australians.
Imagine how nice streaming an Australian tournament would be.
Wow, everyone's gonna do that.
So
Amazing.
put AK. Using
Can we make the next IanTCG tournament Australia only?
Tai is a mandatory mill 3, but you can put one back on top, right? So it's like
Yes.
Yeah.
you can stay up to
put this on top.
you can mill 6 essentially if you want to.
Takes.
Oh, not refreshing on level 0.
What a shocker.
7k. I only have one card in deck, so I just reveal it, add it to hand.
It's getting dangerously close to doing that though.
Refreshing 7. He looked pretty compressed.
Yeah, it's looking pretty okay.
It's kind of similar, I would say.
Yeah, still a bit behind on damage, but
Yeah, I think he's catching up this turn,
yeah,
essentially.
exactly.
However, he might miss his early play condition though, right? It's 2 or less.
Yeah, and he's gonna have one in from the one he's playing at the moment.
Does he have a way to fix that?
I added the last card in my deck to hand.
Oh yikes! That's
Oh.
Yikes!
Missed
Oh
early play
no.
condition. Yeah.
Well, he still has it for now. Even if that
Wow. You don't.
Ooh,
The phone
probably
shy.
probably
wanna
gonna
give
him.
me?
We're
What are
gonna
you
give
gonna
him
give
phone.
me?
Yeah, he's gonna give him
Yeah.
phone shy.
Put this on top.
Trigger
Nah.
damage. Yeah, baby.
Okay, okay.
That's right. Do that damage.
Yeah, all out. Let's hope he's not gonna cancel on 3.
Isn't it 4?
4. Oh, on 4
Direct.
then.
This is the direct attack, right?
Yes.
So direct is 2, climax 3, trigger 4. 4.
4.
Sabaton's already out 3 climaxes now though.
Yeah, that's the yikers.
Looking a little bit less good, but still okay. Maybe he can mill through his next deck.
1, 2, 3, 4 damage.
Yeah, 4.
4. Take the 4.
Oh,
He
Oh,
actually
he
took that.
is taking.
It's just a
Ooh.
joke, but okay, okay.
He's
it
gonna take a
somehow-
refresh damage as well. He's pretty. Oh no.
Suddenly he's not behind anymore.
Yeah.
My turn?
Well, he still like went through like 4 climaxes already in this new deck, or 3 at least.
3, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, 3.
but it's fine. Could be
Yeah.
worse. Just wonder how his game plan will end up if he cannot early play his game plan.
Just listen, he's gonna hit level 3, so he doesn't need to eat early play.
Ah,
That's how you play around that. Estimation, yeah, I thought you would know that. Yeah, it's awkward, right? So, because if you cancel now, then you lose condition. Like 100%.
Oh, so just eat.
Yeah, so just eat, and then you don't need early play condition anymore.
Yeah, just eat
But
9.
you have it. Well, maybe he only eats like 3 or something if there's no climax combo incoming from Zapdo.
But in that case, he would still only be able to early play one of them because there's one climax in stock and the one in clock will go to gray.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Oh,
There's
so
I mean, unless he plays toilets, I guess. He can bury the climax a little bit deeper to get 2 early plays off.
And this is Saya.
Wait, what's the really side?
we'll play Saya.
Is that the
Heal.
2-1 side support?
Yes.
Okay.
Set play around the
Front as support.
Yeah.
phone shy. Yeah, it plays around
Wow.
phone shy. Boogers.
Is that the SSP back row Saya?
Yes.
Good player.
You should recognize that one, right?
Good player.
6,
I never had that.
7, 8. That's not
Kun
I
had
saw
that.
it before. Yeah.
Kun had it.
put 500 here. Climax.
Wait, slow down a bit. So where did you give the power?
No, place the.
Oh no. Okay, listen, Sabto. I don't recommend you to eat all the damage.
Yeah, all good.
It's
Yeah,
not
just-
recommended. Just lose the early play condition.
Cancel everything and then
See.
stay at level 1. So it
Just
doesn't
lose
matter.
the early play. Okay.
That's 1.
That was the biggest swing.
So you're just on a 2-2 here.
3.
Oh, that's a.
Well, I guess that's a 3.
More big
now.
swings.
That's a 3.
What was the card?
More big swings.
Okay.
You
Cancel,
showed it
cancel.
again, I still don't recognize it.
No cancel here. Oh.
He ate a shitload of damage. That's what happened.
We're in front track. 6 cards go to Ben.
He took a 4 direct in the middle. Bam.
Yeah, keep on.
Side ability.
Serato did.
Yep.
Dot did.
So here. Oh.
It's a reveal 3.
All
What will you
right.
give me? What will you give me?
You can get.
Yeah, I'll
Give me the
this.
Riki? Okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, you give me the Riki tilt. I'm out of here.
No. I don't want Tariki.
I don't want the Riki.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, he's back.
I place this with this. Side for 2.
Oh, what's happening?
Cancel. This is
Cancel.
Okay, everyone's lagging. Okay.
He only took 3. That's pretty
It's
good.
pretty good. This is probably
In a turn where he
Yeah.
was out 3 already. That's pretty good.
but now he has this huge deck with
Yeah.
with like 2 climaxes in it.
Ideally, he's gonna combo again and mill through with the Tay.
6-5 and 10-5, right?
Does he have the combo here?
Awesome.
I don't know if he has it, but
I
that would
don't,
be
I don't
ideal.
think he does.
I mean, there's one on board. I don't know if he has a climax.
No, he
Wait.
just refreshed with all of his
Yeah,
climaxes, right? So
yeah.
Where's this one?
So unless he like drew it here off the clock.
He can
Or-
get it from the draw brainstorm.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Love draw brainstorm.
Yeah.
How many stock swaps are in your waiting room?
This is why you run the draw
One.
brainstorm.
1.
It's pretty interesting though. He's running 4 copies of this Bonsai Bonder to the toilet, and because of that, he's running stuff like Petite Arisa
5 cards in my hand.
and a lot of Arisa characters basically to fix for the Bonsai discard cost.
I see.
It's just an Arisa waifu deck.
I love Arisa.
And he also has this Arisa early play, of course.
Play this.
Yeah.
I'll look this card again.
What's this?
It's the oversize, I think.
Wait, this one isn't Bonsai.
Scammed.
Scammed.
Scammed. Fake
That's
Arisa.
confusing.
Fake Arisa.
This gains stock if you have a self-introduction. Kasumi.
Oh, no combo. Just crash.
Okay, not sorry.
Well, I hope you don't trigger Sabuton, because that would be bad. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Crashing his entire board, that's a feels bad, man.
Yeah, but he also didn't trigger.
So I guess it's okay.
Yeah. Like, this turn, he basically managed to generate some resources so that he can early play next turn, hopefully.
Wait, couldn't he make his stay bigger than the Cerato's stay? Because he has to tap Arisa on the back row, right? He gets 1k.
Sorry, you missed the brainstorm, right?
Or did I miss something?
Yes, I missed it.
I'm not sure.
The Tay was facing herself, right? So the
Can't
same
do it.
card on the other
I
side,
have 4 in my
in the
hand.
middle.
It's 3 at the level 1 and 1 at the level 3.
I guess.
Maybe he just wanted him to overswing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anti-change, assist.
Getting hit for 3s in this deck is pretty good, I think.
That's an interesting choice. Let me think about it for a bit. You currently have 2 stock, is that right?
Oh, he didn't have Poppy Pass for the condition.
Oh.
Oh,
Right.
Fucking Bang Dream, dude.
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense now. I was very confused.
He had 5 characters on board and didn't have enough Poppy Pass.
That's what happens when you have bond size.
Oh, cancels?
3, 4, 5,
There's standby.
Yeah, you might not want to take this.
Yeah, just cancel forehead.
Oh, really? You don't want to take this?
For 5 damage. 1, 2.
It's a hot
Oh,
take.
guess. Oh!
Oh, he's too good. Oh
Australia
no.
is so strong.
3, 4, 4.
Australia is so strong.
Oh.
Wow.
Australia's so strong!
That's pretty perfect.
My God.
Yeah, so now
Yeah, that's like the best. Oh no.
now he's perfectly set up his early play game plan.
Ah, he didn't want the trade. He wanted to crash. Ah, I like it.
Nope.
I think he doesn't have the climax yet, though.
Those
How many is
cancels
that?
were insane.
7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yo, this this camera though.
7 on ... side as well.
Alright, good stuff, thanks. That kind of makes things confusing. Powers are 11, 5.
No. This is much stronger.
No. Starting from the level 3. This is 11, 5.
11, 5, correct. 11, 5.
Then 13k?
Yes.
Then 7, 5.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. So I have 7 in bin. I have 7 stock.
Okay.
This is quite interesting.
So what's happening here? It's just gonna try to early play, right? Should be his game plan.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was gonna clock to potentially get that last climax. I don't know which fence is the correct one. Jumpin' Girls is the level 1, right?
Yeah, that's the level 1. So it's the other one.
So he couldn't get his climax then. I think there were 3 Jumpin' Girls in grave and 4 under the Blossom Sakura. So he doesn't have the early play
He doesn't
climax.
have it yet, no.
I think.
Yeah, I think I only saw. I did see 4 of the Blossom Sakura go back as well. So.
So the only way to get the climax is drop Rainstorm?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
This
We
drop
love
Rainstorm is
drop
good.
Oh no.
That sounds awkward actually. When do you fix for that climax? Oh, he early plays. Oh, you can just early play them as walls.
I mean, that works.
Then I'll do a third die.
I do love walls.
He made a triple wall.
That's a big wall.
Well,
How
they're
strong are they
now
now? Plus 4-5?
plus 4-5, so they're 14k.
All of your music at 1500, and he has 3 of them. All of them get 4500.
Also Josh.
Are you sure it's music?
The card pacing.
Yes, because it says music on the card preview thing on the stream.
I'm not so sure about this one.
Okay, I think they're 14k, but you can believe whatever you want.
Give one shake.
I tapped it.
And now more than 14k.
Yes.
Sorry, all of them are 14k, and this one is 1k.
So one's like 15k.
I don't know.
That's a pretty big wall.
From here, or front attack. Sorry, front attack here. So the
Toilets.
Yes, I'll reveal top card. Add hand. Trigger. 2. Pass 14.
Swings one.
14.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, just take it.
Trigger. 2.
I think nobody has Adventure Time.
We tie.
Yeah.
Okay, as well.
Or not a lot of people have Adventure Time.
But it was legal for this tournament.
Pretty hard to play though. If all the cards aren't in yet.
I think it's 7.
Yes.
Does this Kasumi reach over there?
Yes.
13, 14, 5.
It does with the back row, the level assist,
Yeah.
and the climax, I guess. So you can.
Right, he also prepped for the level assist already. So you can also do the anti-backup thing. And this deck runs Phone Shy and the Free Fresh backup as counters to make RSS big.
I think that's also the global Kasumi on this back row, right?
This is for
I'm not sure anymore.
Referee in advance.
It's 2 pixels.
Wrong climax.
Yeah, that's not the right one. He does cancel it as well.
Did it level 3?
Yeah. Did he just pay 3?
No,
No.
It's one encore. It's a list bet call.
Right. I see.
I have 1 climax away here.
It's still reversed though, but he'll fix that at some point.
Oh yeah, that is the 1500 global, so he should get strong enough. If he has enough pop and party cards.
Do love me some Bang Dream traits.
Which he has if he doesn't overplay any of those back row characters.
Yeah.
But he could overplay the back row character. No, don't do it. Don't do it, dot. Don't do it.
Oh my god, all the trade issues.
Wait, how strong is the Saya? The Tutu. So it's 10, 5, 12, 13? It's actually almost there. If he gets full board.
There's also the Machine of Ice ability that bumped for 500, right?
Yeah, so if he gets full board and a climax, he can actually kill one. With the Saya.
Did he Riki just now?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Riki on level 3, huh?
Guess this is a pretty all-in play.
Well, this is
Checks
play.
Probably looking for the...
For a climax?
Yeah.
Is he trying to finish here? Doesn't look like a finishing board, right?
But he needs a climax to get over the Arisa.
Does he just need to milk through his deck? Is he all out? I don't think so. I don't
think he is.
It didn't feel like that.
3 of my characters have 14k power.
This is it's not enough. I guess I just didn't no backup events here.
Yeah, no backups and events. Toilet.
It's gonna double toilet.
This here.
Okay.
Put some useless cards in his stock.
And the cards facing these are the effects.
Front 13k.
Yeah.
Small.
Wait,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, everything is just crashing in.
without the climax, you can't reach.
For
No.
3, and I salvage this.
That feels bad, man.
Interesting. Okay, 3. Take the 3.
Oh, oh. Well, it doesn't matter if he just takes everything.
Oh, this looks like a me play.
Might come up slightly. Put this one.
Wait, do you think he was just digging for the Pants climax? So that he could get enough power on
Toilet.
the
That's
Tsutsu?
what I've been saying, right?
Not
I
He
thought you
needs a
were...
climax to get the power.
Yeah, but I thought you were trying to...
the
I thought you were talking about the Senpai climax or some
No.
finisher combo shenanigans.
He just needs the 1k power.
see.
That sounds like a big investment for some extra power.
I don't know.
That's right. Nice. Bit blurry. You stand by the global 1-5 in the back. And
This one.
Oh right, the standby climax would also work because you could standby out an assist. No, wait, that doesn't work.
No, no.
Uh,
You have an assist in back row already, both.
That's 2 in now.
I'm
Oh,
confused.
It works if you front row the Kasumi global and then stand by an assist in back row, but that's kind of wonky. If you put it in middle.
I'll use it first. So I'm ready for a character.
Is that Chisato in Japanese?
Okay.
It's allowed to play Japanese cards as long as they're legal in the English format for this tournament.
Yes.
Since we have Encore decks, you can look up the cards anyways to read them.
And it's not like you can read them through the screen.
What do you mean? What if someone shows up with the 4K webcam with glass fiber internet, Ian?
Dude, my eyes just enhance his webcam.
One day someone will show up and you can read his
And
cards.
I take 2 damage.
I believe.
Oof.
Nice.
It may not be today, but one day.
At the beginning of my Encore phase, K1
Focus.
for this.
Encoring those. Huh?
So the wall is still alive.
I'm not sure what exactly... what the goal behind encoring here is.
Maybe to pay out some climaxes?
I
I'm not sure either. Did you trigger any?
How many climaxes do you have?
Right now you're supposed to be worried about like
No.
soul counts, right? Just one?
And how many cards in your deck?
I wonder.
10.
10 cards in deck.
Will it become famous by followers and viewers?
How can I ban people?
Wait, but don't you want to become famous, Ian?
Ban.
Well, pay 1 and
Aw, Ian doesn't want to become famous.
Okay, this.
This message is removed by a moderator. Good job, Ian.
Ian, that bot had better ads than you did.
Rip ad, dude.
Fucking Ian.
Fucking
Can't even
Ian.
out ad a fucking bot.
So what's Zebatan doing here? He's just gonna swing in.
He's just gonna bully his board again.
He really doesn't need to do anything. His deck state is pretty much perfect.
He's just gonna turn his card
Oh.
sideways. Oh!
What the hell? Okay.
To fetch a toilet.
Overplaying for a toilet.
I'll use the toilet.
We love that irritating girl.
I guess that works.
Sorry, don't worry about the Marcus.
I wonder if you care more about the plussing here or stock swap.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you think the anchor was to prevent the stock
2
swap?
climaxes.
Oh, there's 2 climaxes there.
6.
Maybe he was just thinking that he needed to pay the climaxes out ASAP.
Yeah.
How should the endless overplays on that slot? Oh, turn card sideways. Let's go. 2.
Cancel.
Oh, no. Okay, how about, 3? How about 3?
Ooh.
No. Okay, how about 2?
Okay, 45.
Yeah, just trigger here.
Oh.
No, that's not. Oh,
triggered
Always toilet
too.
at the toilet.
And he's gonna take damage with the toilet. Dude, if you stock the 3, he actually
oh no.
kills him there. But ... lives!
3, 4,
Wait.
4,
5?
Wait.
5 going back,
5.
right? Yeah.
Top
Yes.
lives.
Alright. That's it for me.
Stock swap.
So-
Oh my fucking god.
This Arisa combo. That's a
You
pretty
need
good
to
combo, right? 14k.
You need to combo.
No,
You need to
dude.
play the climax.
No.
Minus
no,
one
no.
soul.
Play for the body, man.
The combo is to play 3 bodies.
Oh.
That's a good combo, right?
Top 3, 1, 2.
I mean, he's not getting through it, but he might get past it if Sabuton dies to damage. Oh,
2, right?
Oh.
How?
3, then 1, then 2.
Kasumi can still get over the Arisa.
Refresh.
So
Yeah.
he just needs Kasumi.
Especially with
maybe-
Machine of Ice.
Yeah.
Maybe he's Gucci then.
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
well, you
Sabuton is still pretty compressed and not really stock swappable.
I have
So
climax in the waiting room.
yeah, it's still like 3-0 with
Total card.
some climaxes in.
maybe a force refresh him. I don't know.
Is this the exact same game state as like last turn?
Or there's
There's
nothing
still
but
4
climax
left in
and
that,
3.
in like 14 cards or something.
It's something like that.
Is he just gonna triple cancel again?
It's okay.
much
Just
talking
stick
here?
7. That is correct.
Yes.
My hand is full. My
It's as
deck
easy as
is
that.
12 cards.
Just snipe with the ping one.
He's not 4 and 10, so it's possible. Yeah, yes, exactly. Stick 7 forehead.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta stick.
I think I
Sometimes
picked
that
it out,
easy.
right?
What is that?
Yes, correct.
Oh, that's Arista, right? That's a free fish. Force
From you?
refresh.
Yep,
Let me think.
that's tough.
It's clearly more.
Ooh.
That's a level 1 card. Base it out.
Winnable?
Climax
What
and
if you
level
actually
2.
just stick 7?
Winnable?
Other cards.
What if you actually just stick 7?
Looking kinda winnable.
I mean, he needs to shuffle 3 back. Still.
Oh, he doesn't have the Machine of Ice anymore, huh?
Oh, that got overplayed somewhere.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't think there's a good way to get like 17. Wait, no, he has Arisa Global, right? So does Arisa Global pump that 1500 to music? Is this a music character? Yes.
I mean,
okay.
there's 2 1500 globals on back row, Ian.
Yeah, and a 1500 global on front row.
Yeah, so
So
if he has
that
some other
should
level
be
3,
fine.
you should be able to clear some Arisas here.
Pick an order.
I gotta read more cards. What is this?
1, 2, 3.
500 power global.
Oh no, not the 500 global.
So that's 14.5, 17.5. Do you think you would ever free fresh?
Probably not.
Oh,
There's
there's one
Kasumi.
Kasumi.
Kasumi. One
Okay,
Kasumi? Oh,
okay,
2 Kasumi. Oh shit,
Winnable?
Kasumi is strong.
Looking kinda winnable.
Kasumi is strong.
Looking kinda winnable.
Oh,
There's
combo.
the climax.
There's enough stock to
Done
do
by nothing.
both, right?
Yep.
Not fully, at least.
Please,
One,
what's this?
Visa, for 2,
But he can't do double ping 3
for 2,
and a ping 1
How many cards do you have in hand?
if he has the hand.
3.
3 cards in hand.
Or 1/1/3,
That's
Hmm.
annoying.
depending on what he wants.
Yeah.
Let me think about it.
Thinking he's considering phone shy here, but like there's so many modes that you can consider. -1 soul could be an option
How many
here.
characters, actually? Forgot to ask.
I feel like 3k power is
Oh
probably
shit.
the best mode here.
You want to know this power, right?
Time for DDoS.
Yeah.
What's happening? Why are you DDoSing?
Now, 13.
Oh, you have to-
DDoSing the tournament.
16, 17.
Okay.
You have to do the 1 to do the 3. I see.
have plus
Strictly broken, sabotaging us.
exactly 500 short.
SMH.
That's kind of bad. Use this. Kill him.
There's
Oh.
a phone shy.
Just the character facing.
Oh.
Strictly broken sabotaged us by taking Yabacha out of the tournament.
The card facing this is now 1 soul.
Oh, so what did he
Okay.
do?
He gave -1 soul. He might be -1 soling twice. Yeah, you can choose the same character twice.
Ability, K1.
Oh,
Yep.
that's pretty good.
1. Burn 1.
Phone
Burn for
shop.
1.
For
Trigger.
3 and
That's
then
a
for
standby.
Nothing.
His board is already pretty sick. Except for his front row Ursa, I guess. No, he can't
chose to
replace
not
that.
do anything. Yeah, chose not to do anything.
You can still burn 3 there.
Front.
Yeah.
It's
It's pretty
winnable
K1,
actually.
Burn. Discard 1. Burn 1.
Burn 1 sticks.
He's attacking for 2.
3? The 3. Oh, -1, yeah. Oh.
Yes, it's speed.
For
Oh,
1.
now it's 1. Now it's 1.
Yeah.
So
It
it's
was 3. So, yeah.
So
Triggers.
Earlier.
So it's for
the
2.
character was 2 with the trigger 3, but he gave double -1, so it's 1.
Yeah.
so now it's for 1, and now there's a swing for 3.
Oh, that second phone chat was nice.
Ability of this K1. Discard 1. Burn 3.
And
Oh,
there's
Oh.
cancel.
Disgusting.
Australia's too strong, man.
Is it disgusting?
No, not really.
Yes, correct.
Was a cute play though with both phone shies.
Yeah, saved him there.
1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4.
So now he's just have to swing 1 damage in. 2, 4, yeah, 1 damage.
A triple cancel would be really bad.
Are we gonna have Australia finals?
Wait, did
So,
another match end yet?
I don't know. I didn't check.
Not yet.
But it could be Australia finals. If
we're
Stapleton
gonna
wins here.
We're getting DDoSed.
Oh, I see. We don't
Oh,
want
no.
Australian finals here. Kun doing DDoS.
Oh no.
I'll go to battle.
Oh, there's the draw. Brainstorms coming in hot.
That's a hit for 2 though.
Ugh.
And it's
Oh, 3.
over.
Yeah, and that's
Ugh.
game.
That's one
Sabaton.
Australian finals.
Sabaton going to finals.
That last one's scary.
Go to the other match and see if double Australia finals. is-
That's Weiss.
Go, Ian, go.
Oh
Move
no.
us. Teleport us.
Whoa.
Gotta go fast. Oh, there's some advanced behind the scene technology you're seeing here.
Yeah.
Never seen before.
Okay. What's happening here? We see
Hey.
we see Goblin Slayer on 2-4, and this
Fate's on 3 something.
3-6.
Ooh.
3-6. Yeah, that's
think
3-6.
so.
He has double rider, but he can't do double rider.
Oh, that's yikers.
Just a single rider turn.
That's yikers.
3 big, yes.
This might be an Australian final, huh? Australian final in EU tournament. Lol.
Might be.
You not awake.
Lol. It's looking like it. It's looking an awful lot like it, Ian. Let's see.
Actually, wait, do you even beat me?
Still has some swings. This is winnable. Just stick like stick 8.
Yeah, this is the kind
Yeah.
of winnable you say when you're 20 kills behind at 10 minutes in lead.
You win the ball, boys.
It's winnable technically, yes.
We scale.
We scale.
Yeah, there's some point, yeah, because that means I can't pay one off for it.
Oh, wait, what? Okay.
In the next episode of the IanTCG podcast, why is EU so free? That's an interesting topic.
That's a nice clickbait.
Hey, and what if we get replaced by Australia? IanTCG is going to be Australian orc now.
Oh, he's gonna take it.
Oh,
Oh, so he's on 3-1. Okay, just stick 6.
no, comebackable, I see. Comebackable.
So this is for 4.
I'll keep it on top. Oh, yeah. Then, yeah.
He's 3-1 now?
Yeah, it's 3-1. This is over.
Comebackable.
Comebackable.
What do you
He
mean?
has,
We're all Kevin,
has
we're
Predator
already
mode, right?
replaced, including me, Ian, and Dylan. We're all getting replaced by Australians.
Yes.
Theoretically possible?
Even clocks here. It's not a comeback if you were never behind.
IanTCG Australia division opening recruitment soon.
Howdy, mate. Oi.
Oi, mate. I don't know how to do Australian accent.
All the Australians are cringing.
Does it mean it's Australia versus Australia?
Yes.
Very likely.
So
Sorry?
So did he even do a rider?
direct,
Yeah, he did.
direct.
Mega over, boys.
Australian finals and EU tournament, lol.
For you. Oh my goodness, I feel so bad.
Oh boy.
Okay.
EU is free.
What to do with the price support in a bit? Oh no, did not consider this.
Yeah,
Dude, Australia is so rude. They won our tournament just to keep prices out of EU players' hands.
Okay, so we have Gate standby, Goblin Slayer versus Pants standby. No, 8 pence. 8 pence. Pink Dream. What do you think about this matchup, Jimmy?
Vince will win. Vince is too strong.
Vince is
I've
too
seen too
strong.
much. I've
He's
seen too much.
XO.
Yeah, he can't be stopped.
He can't be stopped.
Actually unwinnable.
Time for the pairings. Yes,
Yeah,
pairings.
you need the pairings. Yeah, how else would we know what the matchup is?
Versus Summit on
I
table 1.
didn't see that one
Oh
coming.
boy.
You can't divide 0. You can't divide by 0.
I could have went there, huh?
Wow.
I sure didn't see that one coming.
By support, just because you're not
Yeah, no,
on.
that's what we're joking about.
That's the joke.
Gotta play the same match again.
When I die, I want EU to drop me to my tomb so they can let me down one last time. Yes.
And, you was very lucky at the end.
I was lucky before that. How are you coming to God? What are you talking?
So lucky, dude.
Yeah, what are you? Why
I admit I wasn't unlucky on that moment.
What a
I was having a pretty good game before that.
You lucky boy.
Alright, guys, good luck and fun.
Okay.
Jimmy, you're putting your money on Vince?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I wonder, man. Vince's
You shut
triangle
the
is strong.
fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You support Vince's triangle or we're all getting reported by Australia.
I'm gonna try and win as hard as I can so I can take a new shot.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh wait, this doesn't work anymore, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Oops.
Blacklist all.
to win. That is me.
What's it?
You go first.
No,
Yeah,
you
I'll
go.
just go with the same order. 1, 2, 3.
I tried to help him, but it didn't work.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
But I don't worry. I got you. I got you, Martin.
Oh wow, these are actually also the first and second place in Swiss, huh?
I got you, Martin.
Yeah, that's true. It's actually really interesting.
Wait, Swiss curse didn't exist?
Whoa,
It could still exist in a way.
IanTCG is the cure.
You're supposed to be bounced in the first round due to Swiss curse.
So that means Vince just won. GG.
Nice. See you guys in the next tournament.
GG.
Wow.
Next time we're gonna put restrictions on Australians, they're too strong.
Yes.
You can only play with 5 climaxes and you might still win.
I can see them win some. When are we importing Australians?
We're gonna do a dice roll to see who leaves the team for Vince
Ah.
after this.
Can I go hyper green?
I think I'll start Australian TCG soon.
Australian TCG.
Oh, Australian TCG, eh? I like that.
I don't actually see what. Did he mulligan 2 once? That seems like a pretty normal mulligan there.
Cancel.
Starts off with
Was-
a chaser.
Was Matt the only one that said?
Finally, in finals we get the triangle of spam. There you go.
I love triangle spam.
We love Vince's triangle.
I think I tossed this. Gotcha.
Actually.
Oh, look at that.
Yep.
I'll take this. I don't use the effect. Tap in and give 1k.
Oh yeah, Zabuton was 6 in Swiss.
5 you said?
3-5, yeah.
Wait, did I miss? Did I
Yes.
miss read just now?
Yes, Zabuton was 6.
Ah, the points counted up there. That's the bug. Oops.
Yeah, the Swiss standings thing doesn't work anymore at these pairings, Ian.
Oops.
Nice bot.
Nice bot, dude.
I found a bug, guys.
Ian's bot still has work to do.
Bang Dream sucks.
Is that a...
I like it. How big
Oh
is
wait,
this?
okay.
Brainstorm?
Just 2-5 now.
Ah, Vince's favorite characters
Oh
here.
yes.
The Chaser.
Nazuri Tots.
Anti-side. You must face me with frontals.
How many climaxes do you have in Wedding Man?
0.
Oh.
Gotcha. Look at top.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh,
that's,
that-
that's oversized, right?
Yeah, but I think it's only oversized in opponent's turn or something.
When
No,
this
this-
card is
You'll be gonna
Oh, is that the other one?
It
card
rests
is placed-
when you have 3 or more
Ah,
climax
okay.
engraved.
This is the other downside.
Yeah.
I see.
Wow,
So it's pretty much
wow.
unplayable
I
in
don't wanna
in
be
like
toxic,
mid
but
game or
I
so.
want a Goblin Slayer on opening joy.
But here, it's his savior.
It's pretty good here.
I'm insane.
we love Isa.
Not to- Oh wait, I just
This is just a Sydney logo.
I want to make sure the president.
I didn't know you guys played your locals at like fucking 3 a.m. man, but okay.
Isn't it like 7 a.m. there?
Yeah, it's fucking 7 a.m. or something by now.
Jesus Christ.
Is that why Vince is always staying up till this time? You just have locals at those times?
I see.
I already
You
know
guys
I'm
are pretty
gonna be
hardcore, dude.
already. I mean,
Not gonna lie.
Uh,
But Ian, listen, that's a way to counter people not waking up in time for
I mean, the
locals.
final term is play. Like,
Yeah, just have your locals at midnight.
Yeah, because everyone's gonna be up there.
Shit, that's big
genius.
brain. We have to
Would
do
do
that
that.
as well.
Must have seemed really
Yeah.
weird.
Oh,
My clock.
is that a standby?
Cards I'm clocking must seem really weird.
Whoa.
stand buying
Vince loves-
Chaser.
Vince loves
No, I
the
love
chaser.
chasers.
This is Vince's signature card at this point.
I
Oh,
wanted
there's a
to
torch.
say-
That's a torch.
He pumped the chaser, right? So now it's actually bigger.
Ooh. And
So
again.
now the problem is back.
I wanted to say there's not many outs against 4Ks in Goblin Slayer, but this is the out.
This is
We
one of
found it.
them.
Salvaging another Chaser.
Dude, I told you, it's Vince's favorite card.
Did he just cancel twice? Jesus Christ.
Not
Doesn't
very
matter.
great though.
So how many
Yeah, he's gonna get bullied on 0 now.
Yeah. That's not good.
Because Vince's 0 is pretty sick.
Still comes in.
I mean, he has 2 3K
Oh.
chasers on board.
Is this
Oh my god, there's another one.
Wait, wasn't it 3 or more?
This is so toxic.
For
We are
your opponent, I think.
Yeah, your opponent.
Your opponent has to have 3 or more.
Oh.
uh,
Imagine your opponent just mulliganing for a climbing and you're being like, fuck.
Mega outplayed.
Uh,
Your opponent's like, oh fuck, I have to drop 4 clients, I'm dead. And then you play that and then you say enter.
hmm.
You beat me here, right?
But he got rid of one of the chasers.
Pay one.
And I don't know if Vince has an out for this 4K.
Draw.
Was he gonna hit one? Is he 05?
Holy, what a game.
I think he's 05.
Actually, what a game.
I think he is too.
Oh wait,
Just count the pixels.
he can.
Actually, Forcer
That thing survives, so he can just do the same thing again.
Yeah.
Or did he encore it? He encored it, probably.
What is he
It was,
doing? Is this a brainstorm? Oh, there it is again.
Dude, Vince loves this card, I'm telling you.
Jesus. This chaser. He's just deja vuing the previous turn.
Hey, you got rid of my chaser? Well, it's back. It's never leaving.
Wait, how is his deck size so small? Did he brainstorm every turn?
Yeah.
I think he did actually. I remember him brainstorm when he had one stock.
I guess combat.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Dude, nice clown.
Endless chaser.
172, sorry.
Are they just gonna stay on level 0 forever?
Oh no.
Nah, he's gonna hit one this turn, right?
That still means
Actually,
that
he
it's
might-
level
he
0.
might-
Oh, he
No,
hits
no.
2. So he has to take this.
No,
Oh, okay,
no.
okay.
He's gonna hit level 1.
Sabaton saved.
I need resources too.
So we're expecting the climax combo now, right? And Vince might just eat a lot. I actually don't know. It's like 5 or 6 times in the grave. I see 5 or 6 pixels in grave.
Still have
I think
some-
it's 5. I think it's 5.
I think he still has some in deck.
It might just.
Wait, didn't he
cancel through
trigger?
that, huh?
Did he pay out the
Yeah.
the gate that he triggered?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. So I think he has a couple left then.
So there's probably a door in hand.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
expecting
even a
one.
standby still. Nah, probably not a standby.
Wait, this one's 2 characters.
SR Chaser is just a photo of Vince. Yes.
Is there an SR Chaser?
No, there isn't. I don't think there is.
There's gonna be a PR printed soon.
PR,
Yeah.
PR Vince.
PR
Hope it's
Vince.
a card.
Ian loves PR Vince. Dude, that's some fast ass shuffling.
We should ask Bushy if they wanna just print a foil card of the Chaser.
Wait, still 2 on 3.
With Vince's face on it.
No, with a triangle on it.
So I'll play this.
I like triangles.
Ian loves triangle.
Play this. Play this.
Yeah. So it's combo turn. I'm still not sure if this combo is amazing with in his deck. It doesn't provide selectivity, it provides milling.
No combo.
You get selectivity, you just gotta mind game your opponent into giving you what you want. I swear.
Just give me this card for
Or
it.
just get 3 good cards on top, forehead.
Just get 2 climaxes and the card you want.
I guess you
Yeah.
can also just not combo.
Yeah. Just front forehead.
Listen, step 1 of beating Vince is beating his endless army of chasers. That's what we're doing here.
6k.
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
it's mostly to have
3-5.
pants or gates in your deck.
Then 2.
I think that's the biggest synergy behind it. The combo itself, not amazingly synergistic.
Oh wait, do you mean on your turn?
Yeah, I agree.
Just now it's 3-5.
Feels like the best case scenario for like 1-0s isn't amazing. Unlike in standby, for example.
Vince actually taking damage, rare sight.
Maybe the only ones that can stab Vince are Australian. Only Australians can make him bleed. We can't stop him. But they can.
Dude, have you seen these games? All of these Australian games have been like stay on level 0 and 1 for forever. And then we have like Tea's game, for example, which was like level 2 on turn 3.
The Jesus game where he just died.
Jesus game where he just died. Oh my god.
He crashed and burned.
4 uses, no combo to level 3.
Resolve Torch. Check 1. Is that it?
Yep. Yep. How many
No,
value?
refresh back 6. I'm missing 1 of each.
Actually, I want to check a bunch of cards in there. So
Yeah,
before
go
you do
for it.
that,
Yep.
do you have the 2-1 Lancer in there?
Nope.
That's annoying. Do you have the move torch or duffel bag?
Duffel back in here. Duffel back in here. But no.
Duffel
no
bag is there. No move torch. How about gate scroll and resurrection?
Yep.
What's this? What is he looking at? This is the event.
All the
Look for
events,
events.
basically.
It's a level 2 event.
Is there a 2k backup?
Yeah, but I mean,
Okay, that's fine.
okay. I wonder why that's relevant.
Just making sure none of the cards that I mentioned are in your local level. Are they?
Nope, no, of course not. I would not troll you like that.
It's a bit difficult. It's a bit difficult to see because of the pixelation.
It's for maybe when you get the back row cowgirl. It gives power when you play events.
It could be everyone's just starting to wake up.
I guess.
Everyone's using the internet, so I have no idea.
Who knows, Dylan? These Australian brains are too big for it.
Dude, I don't know, dude.
1, 2, 3.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Okay. Refresh.
Must feel bad to play the level 1 combo without the combo here.
Oh shit.
Oh
shit. Is he
That's
doing
gonna
it?
die.
Well, Vince doesn't know about this.
doing
He's just gonna slam it down.
Is this it?
That's the compression Goblin Slayer combo.
Is this it?
He's just gonna brainstorm again.
Oh.
He's gonna
Oh
hit
my
2.
god. I'll just take these two. Thank you
Oh
very
yeah,
much.
yeah. Sure.
Resurrection.
Oh,
and I'll
yep. He's just gonna play this.
So
I
now
can't see.
there's 6-5.
What is that even, dude? It's
It's
like
a
3.
500 global. It gets your resurrection back.
I see.
You can put it in clock and you can salvage resurrection.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
Finn's gonna do some damage.
That's some good compression in his pretty compressed refresh deck. It's gonna get his torches out again.
He loves compression.
Yeah,
which I will tell you now is not coming out.
it's looking pretty good. So I wonder if Zabuton has
2, 3, 1.
Bone
He
Shy
hit
in hand.
brainstorm to make sure he wouldn't trigger climax. He's too good.
3K. Go to 9.
Is that 3?
Bone Shy.
One shot.
Cancel.
Oh,
So at least the
Consults?
tie survives.
Once I busted.
there's another one. Oh. These cards' powers are too high to be contained. He's shooting out of his deck.
They keep escaping.
1, 3, 2.
1, 3, 2, trigger. 3 again.
Another clean trigger.
2. Oh my
Another
god, more phone shies.
This is actually pretty good.
Oh,
he's
and the
just-
cancel. Holy shit, this Australia peak.
What the
Weiss.
hell?
This is
Oh.
peak Australia Weiss.
Looking at
It's consistency.
why am I not this good?
Look how thick your deck is.
Just move to Australia.
No, I'm saying I'm consistent.
What kind of time chamber was COVID for the Australians,
You
dude?
get to cancel off top deck, right?
Holy shit.
Yeah, pretty good effect.
Listen,
Incubation
Australia,
chamber.
Australia is doing social distancing from the rest of the world because their continent's like away from the rest, right?
That's pretty smart.
Another clean trigger out. No third phone shy. That means no cancel.
No phone shine, no cancel. I see.
Which one am I missing?
So what's happening now? Is this an on-death, Ricky?
I'm overhand. I'll discard one.
Sorry, yeah.
Question
I
mark?
don't remember what character was on that slot.
No.
Looks like an on-death Ricky.
How much is the whatever you want to call it?
Okay, well, I'll take it.
On that Kasumi Riki.
So did Zabuton grab the climax actually last turn? I don't think he did. Oh, he's gonna draw brainstorm.
There it is.
Oh. Okay. Monster Cardo.
7 there. Is milling even good here? Maybe you just...
I guess he just
Maybe
wants
that's
to go
what we
to the new deck.
Yeah.
Well, milling here basically would mean that he doesn't have a climax combo.
How much damage you? 1-3.
1-3.
Yeah, he won't be able to early play if he mills here or something, so
Yeah.
probably the best line of play would just be triple vanilla swing, hope you don't cancel too much.
I
Might be
guess.
tough.
It's kind of a weird play. Oh.
Wait,
Salvage a character.
where did it go to grave?
What
Oh
happened?
no, he looked at top and then put a climax from hand into grave. Okay.
Oh, I see. It just looked a bit weird because it was laggy.
It's the power of the trial
Yeah.
deck, Storm, and that thing.
Yeah, exactly,
Kasumi.
Jimmy.
Then direct attack.
So once, so I guess he had the tie climax, but he decided to just drop it.
At the Arta. APAC.
No, he dropped
Can you let me know how many
he dropped the other climax, right?
Well, the stock swaps here.
I think he dropped the blossoming climax.
And can I also
Arisa climax even.
if you
Okay,
know where the
interesting.
level 3 Arisa, the level 3 custom switch.
I wonder, would you?
Gotta get that compression.
That's interesting though. There's arguments for.
There's 2 of the combo and 1 of the decompressor.
Asking
Getting a
for some.
count on the Arisa.
Counter and the level 3 heal are both here.
He'll draw it next turn. It's okay. Yeah, dude.
Can I also ask
That's what.
Yeah, but-
That's what.
But listen, like right now he's compressing himself, so he's taking refresh damage climax, and he's canceling 3 times. He won't be able to play Arisa anymore.
You're right.
But you're forgetting these Australians are way better than we are, so that's not gonna happen.
Easy.
At least it's Australian, it's like a dry heat. It melts just by sitting.
I feel like I'm melting.
I mean, look at these shuffling mechanics.
I feel like I'm one with my chair.
These are some really extensive shuffles, though.
Yeah.
Australians have insane shuffle mechanics.
3, 2, 1.
We've got a
Oh
lot.
yeah.
See,
Oh,
there
no,
it is.
Oh,
There
no,
it is.
Ian predicted it. Oh no.
It's 2. That's
Level
that's
up.
level 2 for Vince.
Level up.
So he took quite a lot.
I guess I keep the Goblin Slayer. More combos.
3. Definitely.
Wait, did he side attack into the Goblin Slayer?
I think so.
On stream, I think in order to make
Yeah, looks like it.
us look good, we should let our opponent do the coolest things each deck can do.
Because that's why the attacks went so fast.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know what it does. I'm just like, I don't know what you consider the coolest thing.
Coolest thing, I can scry a couple times.
Sick.
Or I can just cancel and I just don't need to scry. The actual big brain play. It's kind of tricky.
Wait.
How big is the level 0 on that?
Wasn't there just a line to
2k power.
tap for 1k power to make the tie strong enough?
Play this. Pay 1.
I guess he just wants the full board.
What don't I need?
Maybe
It becomes
maybe
stronger.
Fin,
right?
maybe Fin's,
Or,
Fin, yeah.
Search.
whereas
I
there's
wonder
not
if-
enough puppy buy again.
Search this.
No, I think that
Mm.
I think it is. I
Surely
wanna.
the Tay is Poppy Power.
Surely it is, right?
Discarding
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
1.
and the Kasumi is as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Maybe just keeping board or something. Not risking
grabbing
anything.
a resurrection.
Finn's doing the early play Goblin
Not-
Slayer, right?
Not grabbing a resurrection. What's that?
That's the case
Oh, that's
for
the bounce.
the bounce event.
Bounce.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Getting to bounce one of those early play Arisas is pretty relevant though. But
I don't regret this time to get.
I wonder
Last time we played,
how
this
long
was
it will
like-
take
like 3 hours. I
to get
swear
to
it
that
felt
point.
so long.
Yeah, this is level 3 counter, so
Such a bad game.
it's
Yeah,
gonna
so,
stay
like-
in hand for a bit.
yeah, and like Sabaton will be developing board, right? So he will have 14k bodies on board. Will you ever have like 5 characters for the gate scroll condition?
I wonder.
Yep. Really bad.
2k, right, you said here.
This is 2k, these are 6k.
Oh,
This work.
Oh, he plays a standby. Right.
Bam.
Bam. 1.
Oh, leveling the stock troll fan. Of which he's only running 1.
This is so cool.
So that's not happening this game.
Do I scoop? Am I scooping?
Double level red.
Yeah, double level red too.
2. He sticks to 2, so he has the early play.
Because on my first deck it was so retarded.
He knew he would get blue and clock.
So here he cancels, right? Yeah, of course.
Oh, Australia's so good.
Oh, he's so good.
Australia's so good.
But that's the Arisa in clock though. So that might be a bit awkward to get multiple on your board.
No, don't you worry.
Oh, yeah,
Already
he
has
just
one
has-
in hand though,
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
at least.
11-5.
Level 5, no.
No, 12k. No, it's 12k.
Huh?
I need to look
Oh right, there's a witch assistant back row.
Yeah, he's standby.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
I could sing a song, but then we get DMCA'd.
Are you gonna
Oh,
sing
no.
how fun it is at the DMCA?
That was really tempting. Hey, we didn't get any stream shutdown.
Yeah, because we're on
But that
Twitch.
was a YouTube problem.
Yeah,
huh?
we're on Twitch right now.
Yikes. Okay, so there's 1. There's 2. 2's good enough. I'll take that if I'm the Bank Dream player.
He's just gonna
And a global 500.
Global.
global, yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Does he have the climax? Not needed.
Doubt it.
Probably doesn't.
Yes,
Unless he,
5 walls.
unless he
Why
clocked
do you
it.
why do you doubt Australian power?
Wait, didn't need it last game.
I trust he can win without it.
Oh,
4 and in.
I see.
4, yeah. 2.
I see these deck states a lot. Like 4 engrave, approximately 14 cards left. Triple cancel, let's go.
It's Australian deck state.
Front.
No climax.
No climax.
Oh, look,
now there is.
look, climax.
Climax.
Just as planned.
13k and 13k.
So it's for 3.
3, bam.
It also works to it works towards his next early play condition.
Cancel.
He
Oh,
takes
that's
climaxes out of his grave now.
Cancel on 3. Damn.
That's,
Cancel.
of
Oh
course,
shit, Vince is so good at
it's
this
a
game.
good- Jesus.
Oh, more.
He has
want more
0
Bank in
climax
hand?
in grave now.
Oh, insane early play condition. His early play condition is free.
I think I have to fetch this. Fetch it.
Oh, he's gonna get it.
I mean, he can drop it with the draw
Yeah.
brainstorm if he wants to.
The only real risk here is that he refreshes this turn, like
Yeah.
right before
he
his
did?
next turn.
Oh, he did side with the level 0.
But he should be fine
When you play with
getting another turn in this deck.
Wait, why did he side? Okay.
Got a couple.
I don't know. The thing is like 5k.
Yeah, it's a trade-off. One soul on your side, one soul on the opponent's side, right? So
Yeah.
So awkward.
and it's pretty cancelable in that deck, I guess. Seems pretty good.
Garbagey cards. I guess I'll have to play this. Pay 1.
No. It's a level 3 bully. Yeah. The level 2 that bullies level 3s.
Yeah.
Yes. Does it,
What's that, 13-5?
does it reach? Yeah, it's gonna be 13-5.
Oh.
14-5 even.
Oh.
Or
think-
even bigger. Yeah.
I think
It's the witch.
Sabaton has the
Yes,
has
phone
the same
shine,
kind
though.
of deck like now.
Right?
Tis all part of the game.
Phone shine.
I want to get resurrection, but that's so greedy. That's fine.
I think you might not want to play out
Oh,
climaxes.
wait, that's right, because it's global, right?
Yeah, it's global in the front.
That's fine. I'll slide this.
Can he save Arisa with phone shot?
Arisa's too strong. He side attacked this. Global 3k, dude. Or global 3-5.
One.
That's pretty cool though, that you don't even need to get your climax combo and still have a pretty decent game plan because it's so big.
13-5, 14-5, 15, 16.
So this thing is 7-5, 8-5,
11-5, 12-5, 14-5.
10-5, 16-5, yeah.
Phone Shy saves it.
Oh, sorry, 15.
Phone shy.
So this will be 17. So.
Does it save it?
17, this is 15.
Maybe it doesn't save it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And this is
Orisa is plus 3k.
Side- from-
It's 13-5.
Maybe it doesn't save it.
Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, there's another one. So there's two Orisa and Clock.
But he can salvage them by dropping the climax.
Yes.
Oh, there's the phone
Oh,
shy.
there's the phone shy.
So he saves that one. That's pretty
Mhm.
nice for him.
Oh,
And
well.
cancel.
Of course he
Wait.
cancels.
how many climax engrave? Is that 2 climaxes there?
I think so. He had 0 and I think he only canceled 2.
Oh, now there's 3.
stopped, yeah.
Stock and core.
Oh, I think there was a pants on top, right? So if he paid out, if he used the brainstorm to get back an RSI, he doesn't have condition anymore. So he has to encore it like this.
Yeah. He couldn't play
But-
the Arisa if he salvaged it with this brainstorm.
Which is still fine. He still has the.
Ah, 6.
Wait, but now he can't drop the climax in his hand anymore.
One card in there?
He did it. He dropped it. He dropped it.
It's 3
Dropped
of
it?
each in bin.
Yeah. I don't remember what he salvaged, but he dropped it.
Oh, did he have enough stock? I see.
Yeah, barely.
That's pretty nice.
And now
Oh, look, more stock.
abundance of stock.
Target.
More stock.
Love stock.
Oh, he salvaged a free fresh. Yeah, that's a very solid salvager. Basically the only card you want in this situation, right? You have a board. You have a healer on board. All you need is
Yeah,
backups.
Exactly.
And a backup that helps you.
Bam!
Survive.
Take that 3. Bam! Oh,
No,
oh,
Vince.
I forgot he's playing Vince. My bad, guys. My bad.
Currently middle stand.
This game could actually go anywhere here.
Yes.
If this was European game, one of them would be dead.
11.
Yes.
11.
Vince, if Vince was EU, it would just take like 9 here, fall over and die.
I'm still out of it.
Ooh.
EU is
Ooh.
free.
He is free.
15k.
This is why we don't make an EU and CCG.
1, 2, 3.
2, 1, 3.
2, 1, 3.
Okay.
The
It's
climax.
that's the climax.
Okay.
Winnable. Oh, there. wait,
Looping
oh.
combos. Looping combos.
Combos.
Oh,
Oh.
well,
Looping cancels.
Jesus Christ. Why is Australia so
Jesus
good?
Christ.
How can Australia be so
Wow.
good?
Oh,
What
God,
the fuck?
God.
How can Australia be this good?
No.
Stock and core? Stock and core. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the second core. Yes.
He needs to keep threatening those Arisas. But damn.
Does the Orisa gain anything
So wow.
from the
Gonna have to
from the
use
combo?
resources.
No, right?
Yeah, it has 1k until end of opponent's
Yes.
turn actually.
Oh,
So it's
so now the phone shy
plus
can.
4k, 13.5, and then there's a 500 global. So it's 14, and then your phone shy for 17,
Yes.
I'll get
or the free fresh for 16.5. Right?
I believe so. But he feel another 2-1, so
16th. So he can at least tie. Oh wait, another 1k global appeared, right?
yeah.
Never mind.
What do you mean?
So now the 2-1 killer is like 17-5.
Yeah, that's kind of bully.
How big is the Goblin Slayer? Anything? I think it's just 9-5.
No, it gets 500 for other order characters. So it might be 11.5 plus the 2 globals, so 13.5.
Oh, you're
and then
right.
15.5 of the assist.
Oh my god.
But that one is savable because he
love-
has the free fresh.
Love powers.
But that's a lot of power.
Is this a good free fish timing?
Uh,
They want
the-
climax up?
I just mean he could play with the climate for the backup effect, right?
Yeah, just wondering
Same
if it's a good free fish timing in general.
Seems
Climax up
kind
on
of
the deck.
seems kind of okay.
2 in that deck is not allowed.
No.
14.
14.
Right, because he triggered one, he has one in hand, right?
13, 14,
Yes.
15, 16, 17,
So maybe this fine.
Definitely at least one of them is here.
Is my power bigger than yours or not?
45, 15,
Bam, 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 bam. Look at all the pointing.
Whoa,
Australian
whoa.
APM. Australian
So-
APM.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at the dice power. It's too strong.
14, 15, 16, 17.
Well, that one is not too strong. The middle one is too strong. But
I am 14. Yeah, 1-4.
So that means I win all lanes if I did this. Yep. So 4K here.
Oh, we used.
Yeah.
Oh,
So 4K
so
on
now
there.
it's like big AF.
bam.
I don't think he can reach.
This
with
one is
backup
not
powers.
savable. This one is not savable.
I think the other one isn't either anymore
Oh,
because he
sorry,
played
yeah,
the
I forgot you allocate, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
played the
Uh,
torch.
I had to play the torch for superpowers.
Yeah, the thing is like 20k.
Jesus
Because he
Christ.
played a sword.
But,
Because he played a
13,
torch, it's out of reach.
11,
That's kind of
5,
sick.
4, 5, 13, 5, 14, 5, 15, 5.
I gotta
Really
say,
sick.
this Cowgirl assist is impressing me here.
Ian loves Cowgirl Assist now.
Front.
I like it.
0.
When are you gonna be Goblin Slayer main, Ian?
I already have Goblin Slayer.
Yeah, but when are you gonna play it?
Oh, that's 0. 0, 0, 0, 0.
If only
When he's-
someone organized tournaments, to be honest.
Well, you could play in this one, but you would get demolished by Australians, so
Yeah, true.
Yep.
I'll play in another one.
Now, right?
might as well not
Wait,
play it
wait,
here.
wait, wait, this.
So for
Oh, this is it. Sorry. Oh, I got it.
force the Stockholm Core again, right?
Yeah. I mean,
And-
it's not looking
Endless.
great now.
How many Ben?
Endless Arisa
Chase
Stockholm
that by
Cores.
14.
I'm gonna net deck
I guess I-
Vince. I'm convinced.
How many cards are in your deck?
Ha,
Convinced.
convinced.
In my
Ah, hello.
Someone get him out of here! Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
Hello.
Get him out of here! Get him out of here! You're
It's
done
too
for
late,
today.
man.
Ian has
I
spent
should
too
go
many
to
hours.
bed.
Yeah, Ian spent too many hours on the
It's
stream.
too late here.
We-
But imagine how late it is on Australia.
I would like. Yeah, what the fuck? These guys are playing at fucking 11 a.m. or whatever the fuck it is now.
Jesus Christ.
Allocate pay 3 on.
No, I think it's better to put this back.
Triangle TCG. Yes, thank you.
Wait out, then go along with one guy.
Hey Jimmy,
We are now
Hmm?
owned by Vince.
do you think the winner's interested in a winner's interview afterwards?
They're gonna sound very excited that they won a game at 8 a.m.
What did you win? Yeah, nothing. Lol.
That is.
I mean, probably they
They
can do a short interview, but shouldn't make it too long so they can sleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
They might get some.
Bro.
Yeah, they might get some adrenaline from winning it.
Really fucking
It's a pride battle here. It's Australia versus Australia, man.
Sorry.
No, I'm thinking. Don't worry.
So what's Sabaton's play here? I see he backroad Arisa.
Go to 5 stock. If I can go to 5 stock this time,
Huh.
I can.
Wait, but he salvaged the climax, huh?
Guess he's just gonna crash or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Basically, he
Some-
wants to develop all of those erasers at once, right?
Sabaton
Yeah.
deciding I don't want to be in this war cycle anymore. Get me out of here.
Discarding.
Oh,
Character.
Generate some stock.
yeah, I'm gonna get some
Oh,
toilets.
more stock.
Then play this.
Oh,
Milchifest.
But doing this might leave him open to die.
That is not a pocket body trick.
no, dude, he's just gonna cancel as part of the game.
Oh, that's true. He is
We-
Australian.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah, might be.
I actually don't know what this card is.
It's not.
Which card?
No, it's fine.
The one on top?
Because that's like.
Mill 2 and then top check.
Anyway,
That's
right?
Discard 1, okay.
Becomes toilet fodder.
So stock. So stock this.
Yeah.
And target this card for the toilet.
God, and it's
Then many of these do I have?
I wonder how many climaxes are out.
I think I need the hand size. Side.
I think not too much.
Trigger. 0.
Yep.
That's what I wanted, but whatever. Side.
Oh, he's
Oh,
siding?
There's the other one, I see. Yeah, he's siding.
So this is when it gets hard.
I think...
now I feel like
I think I do.
should
No, I think I do. I take it. No, I take it.
You definitely take
So
it, but
I take this.
Yeah.
But I do 0 damage. And then I
Okay, he's decompressing.
And this does 0 damage. I imagine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's decompressing because next turn he's planning to go for something like triple Arisa again.
Yeah.
And then he's making up for the damage deficit the turn after.
Hope he can. Maybe Vince won't triple cancel him again.
Yep.
But Vince is pretty can just set it up, right?
maybe I can go. Let me see if I have another one in there.
But damn, Vince is still a 2-1.
Yeah.
So essentially, Sabaton needs to set up one, basically a couple of turns in which he can loop like multiple Arisas. But Vince having that much power makes it very hard to do so.
Hey, if I had my cards, I would have 4 like you.
Australian plays resident sleeper.
Vince plays around that by looping this assist constantly, by searching it over and over again.
I wish it printed English.
Is that not in English?
That's why I have mine in
Not looking too hot for Zabut.
They're planning to play until like what time would it be? 10 a.m.
I mean, at this point, does it even fucking matter anymore? They're just all-nighting anyway.
Not letting top 8 not. Oh,
is this even still an all-nighter? Isn't it like an all-morninger or something?
Yeah, sane people wake up to go to work at this point because it's Monday.
Oh my god.
But we, Weiss Schwarz players, we're playing card games until 8 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
This is the life, guys. This is great.
Let me just double check. You don't have any support.
Next time I'll just start a tournament at like 12 a.m. here. We might be able to win.
Front.
No.
3.
Wait, Dylan already confirmed that last time.
Wait, what did I confirm?
That we can't win if it's like at 12 a.m. or something.
Yeah, and lucky. If it gets too late, you just get a double loss.
Ian, that's peak Australia time. We're all gonna wake up.
Dutch love double losses. Half to
12 a.m. is midnight. 12 a.m. is midnight. The entire Dutch community is barely awake at midnight.
213.
What is awake?
At midnight, hell yeah.
At midnight, everyone just woke up.
Yeah, everyone just woke up. What are you on about, Ian?
I sleep at normal times. What do you mean, dude?
You're
What do
not
you mean?
Dutch. You're clearly not Dutch.
What do you mean?
Question mark?
Okay, so
It's taking a little bit of chip damage here, but nothing major.
Yeah, this is basically expected.
That's completely fine though.
Yeah.
Like his compression isn't great, so.
Oh,
okay.
That's
Yeah, I can hear the crowd going wild with that.
Okay.
Play I just made.
So you're not triple Arista here, right?
You feel cool?
Ideally.
Do you feel it?
Never felt cool.
He said
think
something
he'd have
about the
it.
crowd going well, but I'm still looking up.
Oh, okay,
the card.
Arsa one.
there's
I mean,
one.
Arsa 2, I guess. Where's
In
the
the-
third one?
And the count goes mild.
Third Arsa.
yeah.
Oh, I
Oh.
see.
Oh, that's unlucky. He doesn't have
So
a
he
third
added a
one.
3/2 to his hand with the level swapper.
5 goes to 15, 5.
I see.
If I put one other card down here, I go to.
Oh, I mean, woo, Zabuton.
15k. And then I play this.
What do you mean biased commentary? We love him. He's biased the wrong way.
That's the definition.
No. You think we're biased for Bang Dream? It's not true.
So plus 1, 2, 3.
That fuel went to defensive decks get finals. Welcome to 2020 Weiss.
We're biased to Australia. It's fine. We
Yes.
love Australia.
So you're
Uh-oh.
16.5, is that what you said?
Oh.
I'm 16.5, 16.5.
Oh, will Sabaton stick anything?
16.5. Same power, 16.5.
Is this thing finally gonna die? It's not, right?
Dude, the 2-1 has been on board for like ever.
I mean, it's gonna stay there forever, right?
Oh my god.
He's just gonna stalk on court again and again.
13, 5,
Oh.
14.
Oh, yeah, there's the first cancel.
3.
Oh. This one's for 3. Oh no, he sided. Oh no,
Also
he
note
didn't.
that he just played a 4K backup from his hand.
Oh no, but you're gonna kill my. Which means I should just get this.
Don't you think that's funny?
It's pretty funny.
And he milled all the damage.
Actually, I still want this though.
So
Right.
Vince actually took damage here.
Red brain, so
No, he milled all that with Torch.
Oh wait,
He's torching.
oh,
He's milling with
I
Torch.
see
Yeah.
the torch.
Okay.
Might
There's,
be
there's a torch behind you, those pixels there.
SMH.
Dude,
Me
it's
think
a 4K backup heal 3.
SMH. Me
Insane.
thinking Vince took damage. Misplay.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
Yeah, I would.
I heard him yawning.
Dude, same.
I mean, the gameplay is very interesting though.
Yeah.
It's like
I'll obviously just
less turn card sideways, Miko phase, and more actually setting up a game plan and such.
2, 3.
But I love
pretty
Miko
cool.
face.
EU loves face. That's why we're free.
Oh wait, I'll refresh.
Oh yeah, yeah. Refresh.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Good choice.
Oh,
So
looping. Wait,
I
can
think
you
this I think this might be able to take another
Have you got my turn?
6 turns or so.
I would not be surprised.
No. It's gonna be over in the next 3.
Yeah.
No, he's just gonna keep looping Aristas.
15.5.
What is this, Jimmy? A European tournament?
Yes. At some point, they're gonna adapt to the European tournament.
Oh, he's
and they're gonna
tired.
die.
When you can afford to pay me, okay.
Yep.
I should've,
The side attacking here makes a lot of sense because you want a -2 soul,
So I can.
Yeah.
I only
and
drop
if he
one
swings for
time.
3, minusing isn't that great.
I think I can't out it, right? Yeah, but I can't out it. Because
Yes.
I'm running out of
to
bridge.
get it, though.
Yeah.
So
I mean, also the
fact
fact that I have
like
standby,
3 of
I
this
can
on
always
back row
quick
and-
pick up one of these engines pretty easily.
Yeah.
And like,
There's
this-
more power
like,
pumps
it
there.
leads to so many things. And like, as soon as I say this, I'm holding this against you.
I should have gone into like 3 Arises.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
So you said
Their computer falling asleep.
No.
When your computer falls asleep before you.
I mean, there's some point at which Vince just runs out of events, right? To pump up the 2-1 or the 3-2. There must be some point where he just doesn't draw events anymore.
Yeah, he just 3-stocked the 2-1, so.
Wait, 14.5.
No, but then that's when he plays the level 1 combo. It's lit.
Restocking. Next turn.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. How many 1-1 events did I do?
Doing some power calculations here. Sabaton's computer actually falling asleep.
0.
0 of the 1-1 event engraved.
Just beat me. Which means I should just
Can only imagine what Sabuton's hand looks like.
I have 3 stock.
Kind of sus, Ian. Kind of sus.
But I gotta say that 1-win events is really good though. Even if you don't manage to use it as a backup, you can still use it as a search.
Yeah. He has some pretty interesting uses.
Mm-hmm.
Pocket drop search.
This is good enough. Stop. Power into here.
And those toilets really help sustain his stock a little bit more.
And combat.
It's a really cool deck.
Did I combo last turn? I think I did.
Are you gonna buy Max Rarity Bank Dream now?
Turn everything into 0. So
Okay. Are you selling me one now?
Sure, I can fix you one.
It's like super big, by the way.
Ian, if you have enough money, you can fix everything.
It's plus 5k. It's 9.
That might be true.
Power center.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
11, 12, 13.
Crashing the lane.
You're 15-5, right? Oh, sorry.
Crashing?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, no,
We don't do that here.
Play the event goes in here, and then this
Apparently,
goes
we
in
do that here.
So,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, it's fine.
Is this a crucial mistake?
Triggering a climax, you mean?
Yes. That means you might take damage.
Yeah, 0 damage.
Maybe.
So 13, 5, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
18k.
So
Oh.
What about triggering 2 climaxes?
Oh. Vince's lack of sleep is getting to him.
13,
Oh.
14,
Well, the crash is just diminished because he just
11,
standbys over.
14, 16.
Hmm.
It was all planned.
For 1, standby.
Everyone's just chipping here. With the minus souls.
4 cards.
That's just a healer on front row, right?
Yeah.
Chip,
Yeah, it
chip,
is.
chip,
Which means you have to pay the front.
chip, chip, chip.
0.
Oh, it's 1.
Whatever you do is
Oh, free fresh. I'm not gonna use it for the free fresh. Hey, just a backup.
Yeah.
So I win this. and it's fine.
This Vince 2-2, yes.
Yep. You just did natural backup.
EU players would have died around 2 times. But
That would have been level 6.
You didn't take much damage here, though.
oh, healing! Oh boy,
Oh.
healing.
I
Oh
love-
boy.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie.
You wanna play this game till
I think it's this.
until 1 p.m.?
Well, I lose 1 lane, so it's 11, 12. Okay.
Imagine if one has to go like
Way more.
that's like work.
11. Yeah, it is 12.
Now fun.
12, right? Yeah, 12 and
Suddenly
Hey,
drop.
Hey,
Drop
sorry,
finals by
I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna be late to work because of this card game tournament. I started at 8 p.m. yesterday.
convert it.
Something like that.
16. This is 11 plus 3k, 14. 14, 5. 5.
If you would have a toilet and then another Arisa, that would be great, but doubt.
Yeah, dope.
Dope.
Imagine Vince eating 9 for no reason.
I think Vince might eat some damage here, but I don't. I think he's gonna hit like 3, barely, or like barely
Do
under,
you want to know the power?
Yes, please.
Probably.
Only to use the 3-4 events, huh?
3k, 15,
or
15.
barely over.
I'll just trigger 3.
He did double trigger just now.
3. Yeah,
But
he
his
did
deck
double
looks pretty
trigger.
small.
Oh my!
There's just another Vince turn.
Just
Classic.
another Australian turn. Nothing happens.
There's no way I do that.
3.
AU cancel.
This is when you do fucking growl versus tail whip battles. What is
He
this?
took damage.
Oh, he took damage!
He took damage. It's a
This guy is
historical
finally
event.
doing something.
Oh. This is for 4, right?
4.
No, it's for 3.
Yeah, and then back to 4. Probably cancel this one.
Oh,
No,
Oh,
it's a
it is
climax
for 4.
before.
Oh, it's for-
What the heck he took?
he actually took damage, what?
Is
Yeah,
this?
Whoa.
This game is absolutely
Whoa, 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 whoa,
what is
whoa.
happening.
Sabaton
wait,
is
no-
also
no, he should-
confused.
Now he's just gonna heal it down.
How dare you do this to me, Ken?
Church.
If I call this, if I win this shit, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Not like this. So. Oh my.
Game loss.
Game lost for taking damage.
If Vince is losing it here after about how many hours is this? 9 hours of card game.
Only 9 hours.
How long has this game been going? Like an hour? Probably something like that.
The text is I pay 1 at the beginning of your
Australian finals and EU tournament. You can only see it here.
It said overtime 8 minutes ago. So it should be 53 minutes.
See, the Australians are waking up at this point to watch the game.
Good morning.
Matt's like
Good morning, man.
He's like a sane Australian that woke up at this time. He's like, wait a minute. There's 2 Australians in final.
7-5?
Hey Dylan, this template you gave me, it says IanTCG CardMarket European Tournament for some reason.
Oh, sorry.
I can't change that here.
Can you change it to Australian tournament?
No, it's not text.
It's hard coded.
Just the template. I can overlay it with text.
Just put a nice text box on top of it.
Okay.
Yes.
Just do it. Just do it for the meme at this point. Just put a text box on top. So you're telling me Vince took damage just to heal back down?
Yeah. Yes.
Nice.
It was all planned from the beginning.
These people hate taking damage.
No, one's actually a bit smaller. I need to make sure. I think it should be 14, 5, 14. Let me make sure that's correct.
14, 5, 14. Okay.
That's correct. Yeah. 14, 5, 14.
Australian locals gonna take like 10 hours on average.
Dude, for round 1.
Nobody dies.
He had time, overtime.
Oh shit! It's Jim Low. It's actually the invasion of Australians that woke up.
Dude, this is why overtime is a thing. This game right here.
The comeback of I don't know the week.
Don't have locals.
Yeah. Okay. It's perfect now.
There you go. Perfect. This looks
Australian
amazing.
tournament, yes.
This looks amazing. Ian, you have to put the. What do you call it? The line, like Australia, and then Ian. You know what I mean, right? What's that called?
How big is the middle?
So 11, 5, 12, 5, 13, 5, 14, 5, 15, 5.
Okay. So
Something like this.
Oh, hyphen. Oh no! Now you made it ugly. Never mind.
These two. So
Dash.
And then pay 1.
I was just joking, Ian. You could just make it also. Oh, okay, sure. This is perfect. I like it.
So 12. Card in hand 1.
1.
How many 1 have been waiting for? Please say 4.
0. 0.
Oh my god. If I win it, right? Let's fuck that front.
Okay.
Is this damage? Is this damage?
Would this be damage?
Is this over?
Is this gonna be damage? That's 3, right?
He's taking it.
Oh! Oh! Damage?
Oh, he just hit a 2.
Not
a 2.
Oh!
Cancels.
Okay, Australian cancel. Okay.
Side.
Okay.
Okay. Here's a.
That's a side attack.
Oh.
You didn't trigger any climaxes this turn, right?
Nope.
That's interesting. What'd you go for finish?
3. Oh no. 3.
It's a side attack for 0, right? And a front attack for 0 as well.
No, I forgot I shuffled.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't actually
I guess.
know. Yeah. So because of the bounce counter, it's a little bit better to.
Oh,
side
yeah,
attack.
right. Yeah.
I hope you realize not having OT in top 8 was a mistake.
We're gonna have OT no
he
OT
added
anyway.
bounce counter to hand like 2 hours ago. I completely forgot about it.
It's the only way to stop Australia is to have OT in top 8.
Yeah.
It's the only way we can stop them.
15-5. 15-5.
I didn't realize Kuhn was still on this call. Front row seats, to be honest.
Cringe, to be honest.
Kun, how are you enjoying this 7-hour game?
Dude, I'm not even fucking paying attention, dude.
Oh, crash! Damage!
I
Damn
think
it.
he has to try to finish here.
That's 3.
Yeah, bounce.
Yeah, to be expected.
He tried. Oh?
4?
4? Oh my
No, no, Vince. Aggressive plays PogChamp.
Sabaton's fucking done with this shit. He just wants to go to bed. He's like, whatever, I will turn my cards sideways and play like Europeans just so I can go to bed.
Sabaton's like, shit, my boss is calling me, dude.
14.
I'll take it back up, so I'll match you.
Oh, he's just gone. Oh, oh.
11. No, I'm sorry. 12 plus 14. Yeah, it's much.
Yeah, I'll
What's happening, dude?
2.
Yes.
3.
3.
Dude. Oh.
3. Take 3.
Oh, he takes a 3.
Yeah. I don't encore. Yes.
A
chance of surviving. 16%.
I'll mill the top card.
16 great.
Is this winnable?
Draw.
Well, I have 5 in deck.
1, 2.
And I triggered 1. And I totally don't have a climax in my hand.
Yes.
So if you just make it pretty whatever turn and attack once, that's gonna end the game.
Sabaton says, I totally don't have a climax in my hand, and I have Sex Engrave. I think this might be over.
Yeah, it's looking
But,
kind of over.
Australians need to shuffle well, so
yeah,
it's part of the Australian culture.
Well, you never know, right? Maybe Vince like cancel like triggers twice or something, and perfect cancels.
Perfect cancels could be a thing.
Yeah, because he is 5. So if he triggers for 3 and he cancels on 3.
I guess I'll just say this. Oh, actually, I should give you the lethals. I'll give you the respect.
Shut the fuck up, you bitch. Only one here, I forgot.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's just over.
Good game.
Good game, dude.
Oh, that was a long game.
Finn's actually undefeated at the end of the night.
Yeah,
wow.
He went
End of the
9
morning. At the end
9
of the morning.
Didn't drop a single game.
Time for breakfast.
Time for breakfast. I hope you're ready to go to work, guys.
Something I should have learned in the Swiss game.
Yeah, Vince won actually every game. 9-0.
If it helps,
Um,
the one thing compensates a good deck. So
Can
Oh.
include you flex for the buff.
yeah, French meta, not English meta. I'm sorry.
So you just joined that table?
I guess we do.
You lost in top 8.
We can drag him in here
Okay, shut the fuck
if that's more convenient.
I have work. Man, I had work.
Yeah, true.
Maybe it's fine because the camera setup is more is nicer this way. Maybe.
True.
No, I was unlucky.
Okay.
My work
That's
stuff
alright.
right now.
We're pretty happy.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I know if Ian is gonna demonstrate, but is there anything else we need to do?
Ian.
Hey guys. Oh.
Hey.
No idea.
Is there anything else we need to
Sorry
do?
for making
Or
that
do we
game
just
like so long. Holy shit, that went for so long. Hold. Oh god.
No,
Good
that's
morning,
it.
Australia. Good morning.
Yay, Australia.
Yeah. Are we ready to go to work on Monday? Yeah.
Yes. I'm already at the workplace.
Yeah, it feels bad.
You're already at the workplace?
Yeah, I just arrived at the
Nice.
workplace.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was a very good game though.
Yeah.
Congratulations, dude.
It
Like, you-
was pretty fun locals we had. It was very fun locals. Literally each other in round 2 and round 3.
Yeah, well, it was like such a coincidence, like seeing Ken at round 2 and then Brandon at round 3. I was like, what the heck? But somehow still made top 8.
So yeah, is there anything that we need to do, like,
for the stream or just for tournament or anything?
So first of all, press finish. Unknown error. Yeah, that's what I wanted it to be. Yeah, okay. So first of all, congratulations, dude. You won everything.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
And congratulations to Ken as well. You fought a very good fight.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
Lancer, your weakness.
Bot privileges.
I like how Vince thought he would dodge all the Australian Vince Triangle people, but then it ended up lasting so long that they all woke up anyways.
They only lost this one.
I'm so sleepy right now.
They only lost this
I
on
had
me
30 minutes
during
sleep.
splits.
Oh my god.
Vince, this is all your fault.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
So how do you think this tournament went for you, Vince? Is your brain still functioning?
To be honest, yeah, kind of. I've just been staying up like usually 9 to 10 a.m. doing my projects for the past 2 weeks. So this is kind of like when I'm about to go to sleep. So I'm still functioning.
I see. You trained for this tournament. I see.
Yeah, exactly.
This guy's smart.
But I mean, overall, like, I had like a lot of different matches, except for the rematch with Ken twice. But besides that, a lot of different matches.
No, 1 second. Okay. Yeah.
And then now I can upgrade. I can update my ELO chart.
The ELO chart.
Oh yeah.
We love the ELO chart. Wait, what ELO does Vince have at this point?
Minus third.
Like 1450.
Nice.
Wait, was it Graph, right? I think it's Graph.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Shit, it's late. It's more than 1450.
Yeah,
it's like 1480 or something.
Oh,
1487 ELO.
1487.
Oh, Brandon, you got second. You beat Ken.
You're 200 ELO up on Chronos on the second place. That's insane.
Dang.
What a beast.
What a beast.
Yeah, hello, Coronos desu.
You're like echoing. Are you like the bathroom or something? What the heck?
Dang, the ELO.
The ELO.
Oh, ELO's not even that high. Well, I mean, I went
It's like
X3 because I lost to Vince twice and I lost to Tian.
Oh yeah, that's why Tian's just slightly higher than you. But it was really
Yeah, Tian's
fun.
was pretty good.
Thanks for like organizing it. Kind of feel bad.
It was pretty enjoyable.
Taking the
Sorry,
spotlight.
we robbed 2 Europeans.
Sorry for invading.
But you guys save money, right? You don't have to give out prizes.
That's also.
We'll still get something ready for you guys.
You can just give it. You can just give it to the people below us that is the closest rank, right? Actually, I don't know how you guys will do it. I don't know.
Australia's so baller, they beat us and then they throw us the prizes. They're like, yeah, you can have it, whatever.
I mean,
we fucking stomped you anyway. We're fucking smurfing.
It's not eligible outside of Europe, right? So
they're smurfing in Europe server. They're too strong. Can you maybe tell us about your general game plan with this deck for people that might want to know who are watching? It's a little... I don't know. For all the Australians who are your fans. Oh, this is for both of you guys, I guess.
I guess Vince first.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of simple in the fact that, like, well, there's some core cards that you always want to look for. So early game, you always want to look for one of these two. Ideally, the Goblin Slayer usually beats most matchups. You don't actually necessarily need to brainstorm at all, ever. Like the only time, because you have Torch, so you can have pretty easy way to manipulate your deck for the most part. But you can aggressively play, like tri-lane or dual lane, like that doesn't play any coin flips or clean cut, just because you have like an immortal and just high base power. And then together with this is like 4/5, and that usually beats everything in, like almost anything in the generic meta. Then level 1, and if you get any climaxes in your opening hand, you can pretty much keep them because both standby and door sit like if you miss your level 1 combo, you can always just standby out the 2/1 and then just save your 1/0. So If you open your hand, if there's already zeros, you can keep the 1-0 event, so that if in case you don't have the door, you can stand by this out and still save this and then do the combo next turn if you can get the door. So this together is like really, really good. Like it's like someone in the tournament was asking me why I wasn't playing any of the 1-0 priestess. I was saying that the margin where it's actually relevant is super small. Like you only want it when you play the level 1 combo, and then after your level 1 combo, when you hit level 2, you want to scale into this afterwards. So it's like you have that one turn when you combo with this that it's only relevant in. So I'm like, and then I need to play more than one. Like I need to play 2 or 3 to see it at level 1 to do this synergy. But if I do it with this lineup, you don't even need blue until you hit level 3. So you can just keep leveling red. Then, as you can see in the game with Ken, like if you have the Lancer with like these 2 back row, like you can pretty much kill any level 3 while winning board as well. Because like you never actually want to trade board. You always want full board so that you can always back up and use the 3/3. And I think that's about it. And like and the Goblin Slayers scale really, really well late game. You kind of want to hold a couple if you can, so that when you get to the point when you resurrection and you have no more hand, you can play these, attack 3 times, and then still force them to front so that you can use a 3/3 event to bounce instead of them siding. But I think that's about it. Everything else is just pretty vanilla as a deck.
Yeah, I think Ian mentioned a couple times he's impressed by the 2-1 Cowgirl. Because
yeah, the 2-1 Cowgirl, like it's so good even in the front row. Like it does, like you can have multiple, like 2 or 3. Like if you can stand by it and you can just put it in the front, you randomly just have a 2k pop, and if you have 2 of them, you have a 4k backup on top of your normal backup as well.
It's like a Junior but with power.
Exactly, it's Junior with power. But you can do it on your opponent's turn as well as your turn. That's powerful.
Yeah, I think the 2-1 also just sometimes kills early plays. Just if you have 2 of them on board, bam, event.
Exactly.
Easy.
And then sometimes they disregard it because like sometimes they ignore it, and then if you play like the 1-0 backup with, like if you play the torch, it's like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's a 2-1 13k. And then they disregard it because it's like, oh, it's just a support. Let me just put a level 3. Then you just play this, and then you just kill it for free. And it's like you win even more lanes and you win even harder. So
yeah, nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, but I think people prefer the priestess build over the standby door. I just like it because it's super consistent. Like every single game I do, like every single game I play, I do the same thing every single turn. Like it's just very, very consistent in what it does.
Do you usually stock encore the 2-1 level 3 killer like 5 times?
Yes. It very often. Like I was gonna play. Like no, I mean the thing is like I aggressively like the level 0 and 1 game is pretty much costless. So the only time you start spending stock is 2 and onwards. And every time you attack 3 times, and if I can keep slaying it, because every time I pay 3 encore, Ken is also paying 3 encore to save his character.
Yeah.
But I have standby, so even though I'm trading 1 for 1, there's going to be a point where if I trigger standby, I just generate a bigger board naturally. That's how I feel, at least. Where Ken has to end up paying stock to generate his board. So, and then the Slayer is the only thing that can keep competing. Like even the early play can barely get big enough, but the 2-1 is just insanely big. Like if this was a memory kick as well, then with the Slayer, I feel like it'd be like broken.
Dude, that would be insane.
You can just kill everything.
Yeah.
And that's why I think Adventure Time, it's potential.
That's potential, definitely.
I was gonna play Adventure Time today, but I couldn't get my playset in time, so.
Yeah, see, we were right on the reason. People don't have Adventure Time.
I think no one has it yet.
I asked Wilson if he can ship it to me ahead of time, and he's like, he's busy with buffering. And I'm like, okay, understandable. And I'm like, but I have a competition. Like, I have a tourney to play. And he's like, yeah, no one's gonna open them till Saturday. I'm like, okay, never mind. And then I did crack, like I bought like a supply set in our local store, but I'm just keeping it for collection. So it's just
cool.
For there. But
wait,
I wasn't gonna crack on top of my normal playset.
Move everything a bit further this way.
Did you also have a playset additionally, or wait,
sorry?
Yeah. Did you is that your only supply set? So you're not going to use the sleeves and deck boxes?
No, I ordered one, then I also bought one for collection.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
I'm just gonna keep one. I'm gonna see whichever one has better conditions, or which one has better wrapping and everything. Then I'll keep that one.
Okay. Ken, what about you?
Me. So, I think I said earlier that I didn't really think about Vince's power lines properly in this matchup. So I kind of just went into this mode where I'm constantly paying 3 to encore my Arisa, and eventually I lose resources. But plan-wise, yeah, as you can guess, I'm playing 8 pants. So once I get my Arisas on the board, and hopefully they don't die, so if my opponent's not Vince or somebody, I can continuously chew with pants and then keep playing this down at minus soul. And eventually, I can grind my opponent out of resources to just win the game. You can read my article that I wrote on Friday or something last week. But in terms of deck choices, I wanted to play this deck because there are 3 restricted cards that you can't play in Japanese, and I thought if I'm going to enter an English tournament, I wanted to play something that you can't play in Japanese anyway.
This is 3 cards in the middle there.
Yeah.
3 1-0s.
I feel like this is one of the few Bang Dream decks where the refresh counter is also significantly powerful. Because you don't really use stock to do anything else except heal every turn with this card. And you can post a refresh point. And because of the minus soul, you can kind of control how your opponent's going to attack. And because of that, it's really easy to use this. The other two are just the way you think you'd use them. This card, I got a few questions about when I was testing. It taps when your opponent has 3 or more climaxes when you play this card. But the reason to play this is that when you use this level 1 combo, and you reveal your level 0 beta, they usually give you the level 0 beta because it's the weakest card in the deck.
And that's a bonsai.
And if you're playing when you're playing any other level 0, you just get this deadweight card in your hand. But when you're playing this one, because there's bonsai trait, you can discard it with this to turn it into a toilet. Or correct name, that irritating girl. Which has a lot more synergy with everything else in the deck, and it is just generally not a weak card.
So you're like baiting your opponent more or less into giving you a toilet.
Kind of, yeah. The worst decision becomes like the worst card that you can get off it becomes not so bad.
Like in the matchup that we had, the first one, Ken, I remember you did double combo and you only saw 1 character for both as well. Then you forced you to double mill.
Yeah.
I think that's like the worst case scenario, right? Like,
yeah, because I'm playing 9 defense. It comes up a lot where I want to use the toilet, but I know the top card of my deck's an event, so I have to gamble on what I'm going to draw. But given that, I just want to play for each of the cards which I think are good. This came out a lot. I think I used 4 copies in my semi-finals game. So yeah, I'm not regretful that I'm playing all the cards that I currently am.
Yeah, it looked like it was running very well.
Yeah.
And all right, one more thing is about the draw brainstorm.
Yes, the draw brainstorm.
Yeah, so you don't generally see draw brainstorms in decks usually. So
yeah, it's unusual. So in this deck, it's mostly because I'm playing 8 pans, so I needed to get away. I needed to have a way that I can turn the pans into something aside from just playing the cut down next turn. And this is the P1 just got a climax effect to swap my pans into something else.
Okay.
That's one main reason. The other reason is it turns this Arsa on. It's on reverse stock charge if you have this on the board. And it's just a 5k, so most of the time in most other decks you just get 1 reverse and that's it. But in this deck, if you have 2 level 3 Arsas on the board and you have this next to it, it goes to something like 8k. And you have quite a few opportunities to get blind stocks off the top, which later convert into stuff like heal or free cards that you want or minus souls.
Yeah, right.
So it's useful, but you don't want to draw 2, so I just play 3 and search it off this when it comes down to it.
I see.
That's pretty interesting.
Very cool deck.
Us EU plebs are learning a lot here.
There was actually another brainstorm I considered playing. It's the Arco Brainstorm from the Roselia TD. It's also a draw brainstorm, but it gives your center character discard a blue card to Encore.
Oh
And
yeah, I know that one.
Against Vince, I feel like it would be pretty good if I could discard random pants and Uncle discard it. So maybe I should have gotten my hands on that before today and tried it out, but made it to seconds. I don't think I've done too bad.
Could have been
to
cool
be
as
honest,
a one-off or so.
Prior to like, there's not many decks that can like race. I mean, not race, like compete power. Like the only thing I can think of is like, because I know because before this I was trying CCS and I was like, CCS does not beat this deck's power line either, or Goblin Slayer's power line. Like I can only think of like this the 2/1 green thing in Fate, the one that gets like 1k for each other and stuff, right? Like that gets
the Rider,
yeah, the Rider. I think that can beat your thing, but they can't loop it as easily. Like they're not gonna pay 3 Encore for that.
No, they're not gonna pay 3 Encore. It messes up the compression plan.
There's one question from chat. Thoughts on the 4K promo Arisa versus the 3/5 can't side Arisa for a slightly less problematic downside?
The 3/5 can't side Arisa. I think it's okay, but honestly, I haven't felt that this card taps at level 0 when I really want it not to be an attacker. If it really worries you, I think the 3/5 is effectively the same, but there was a game today where I was playing against a Konosuba player who was playing the Yin Yin coin flip Joe clone. It mills 2 on play and it gains 1k for each card character you mill. And that reaches 3/5, but being an open deck tournament, I knew his power capped at 3/5, so this being 4k was a pretty big plus. So yeah, I don't think the 3/5 is bad, but there is definitely a reason to play this one over the 3/5, in my opinion.
I think there's a pretty big difference between 3/5 and 4K.
Especially if you feel playing one global as well.
And if you feel like the downside isn't that bad, or I don't know how often you tapped, it might be fine either way.
Yeah, it's not. Your opponent having 3 climaxes in the bin doesn't come up as often as you might. If it does, then maybe you should change the 3/5. But I'm currently feeling okay with this. Which reminds me, actually, can't side is pretty detrimental because sometimes you side for 0 damage, so you're less likely to cancel and still have the early play condition for Arisa.
Like that.
Yeah. In this matchup, I did it so I don't get my stuff dragged out by the torch as well. But you sometimes just side certain lanes so you don't open direct attack slots, and the minus soul also works. So actually, when I think about the side effect, might be
one thing I was gonna say. It's hard to see because of webcam, but at level 0, I actually triggered torch as my very first attack. So if you had, I was like, you kept asking torch. I'm like, well, it's not in bin, it's not in clock. I'm not lying to you, but I'm not telling you it's in my stock either.
Abusing the webcam.
No, but I mean, I triggered it. I was thinking of ways to pay it out. And I'm like, I'm not gonna pay 3 Encore at level 0. I'm like, whatever, I'll keep it there. Whatever.
It's like partly the webcam. It's partly the fact that we've been playing card games for like 9 hours now.
As well, like picking up someone's deck and like being able to count it yourself and seeing like it's just different. But I mean, COVID times.
It's on me. It's on me.
It's
but
best solution for now.
Even nonetheless, you still kind of respect it, because if I'm able to grab it, then there's a turn that I'm able to get it, then you just get punished for no reason, right? So
it's like when I have the stocks up in level, you have to always consider the fact that I might just draw into this and turn that into a stock swap.
Yeah. One more question from the chat. Why don't you, for Vince, why don't you play the 3/2 trail deck Goblin Slayer? That's the burner, right?
I think you played it before, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I mean, I did play. I don't know if you've seen me play this deck before, but I did play. I used to play one. I was talking to Ken about it because Ken was one of the people that I've seen that doesn't. He has this deck as well. He doesn't play the level 3 Goblin Slave Finisher, and I realized that when I had it in my deck, I'm almost relying on like, oh, I have a win con. Let me look for that win con rather than I can actually just outgrind my opponent. Because like sometimes I'm like, oh, let me just look for my Goblin Slayer. Maybe I can win game now. And then most of the times, if you just play defensively, you'll actually just win overall. Like there was like the meme that we were saying like I think there was only a couple of times I was able to hit level 3 during this whole tournament. Like if you can play defensively, like you can just avoid you can just play safer, and if you play safer, then you can just save your resources because like you're burning 2, but if you can live one more turn, you get 3 attacks that can also be 3 sets of 2s. Like so I think, but it definitely is good. Like there's merit to when it comes out, like since it has no backup and has other effects. But I think for Ken as well as I, like Ken plays 3 of the 2 ones, the back row. I mean 4, and I play 2. And most people only play like
2 and you got 2 out.
Sorry?
You only played 2, really?
No, I play 3. No, I play 3. No, I'm saying like most people play like 2 or something for this. Yeah. Whereas like I feel like 3 or more is really good because you can put them in the front and they do their job as well.
Yeah.
I think this is a meme question, but Daniel Hatsu is asking why Zabuton is playing a level 1 red pastel palette card.
Wait, this is actually this sounds like a real question. So
okay, I thought it was like because really he has Feisty or something.
I think I did it against Vince, but in this deck, you can't search the stock sort. It's like sometimes you'll draw it, but more often than not, it will just go somewhere else. And when you have this card, you can chuck the stock swap into your level, and then you can search this later and swap a card in your hand and a card in your level zone to use the stock swap. And it's like a pseudo search for a card that entered your clock earlier in the game.
You level events.
It also applies. Yeah, you can level the event and swap the card in your level with whatever junk you have in the hand.
I've seen Ken also level up a climax and grab it, and then
I've leveled a climax and grabbed it. I think I put Arisa in and grabbed it today. I think.
Yeah, I think I saw Arisa getting grabbed this game, and you made a comment about how the crowd goes wild and stuff.
Yeah, when I saw him level up the stock swap, I was pretty tilted. Not gonna lie, that was like
that definitely influenced the game. But it also has this other line of text which pumps Pastel Palace characters, but that didn't happen. Because the only Pastel Palace character in the deck. When I made my Encore decks list, I didn't want people spying on my deck, so I put this as the front card and said Pastel Palace version 3.2 or something. One of my opponents commented on that.
Right. I saw the deck name Pastel Palace 3.2. I was like,
when it appears on the front page, I didn't want people to like find this list and think that I'm going to take it to a tournament or something. So I just made it look really.
This is Australian level IQ, dude.
To be honest, I thought people would think I'd play my shot build, honestly, but no one could say anything. I was like, okay, whatever.
But I guess I'll just close out the stream for a little bit, since I think you guys want to go to bed soon, right?
Wait, I want to know how to beat Australians.
To me,
how do I beat Australians?
I think we need to eat more Vegemite or something.
I wanted to ask if you feel like your decks have any weaknesses, and that's the last thing I wanted to know.
Me. Weaknesses. It's really hard to play this deck. I only picked it up. Well, I've been playing various builds of Arisa with 8 pants for like a while, but by why I mean like I try it for a month, I give up, and I go back to it after like 3 months. But as you saw me clock level 0s and stuff in the early game, and the mulligan is really strange as well. If you feel like you're gonna go into a good matchup and you're going second, you can hold on to toilets, because even if you miss attacks in the early game, you can use the toilet and get the stock back. Sometimes I keep Arisa in mulligan. Sometimes I keep this in mulligan. I kept it against AOT today because I also had this, and against AOT, this being 6k with a 500 support and
9.5
3k against like 9.5. Yeah, it was a very good line. But weaknesses is it's hard to play, and sometimes you just uncontrollably will die because you're playing 8 pants and it's hard to get all the pieces in your hand, but you still have to deal with all the climaxes. It's certainly stressful.
I'm seeing a comment about Demon Bloodsword from Adventure Time. Are you?
Yes, so ready for that. Yes.
I play tested this against Adventure Time on Friday or something.
Just early. Like this week.
Demon Bloodsword was pretty painful.
Yeah.
I just hope no one had their hands on Adventure Time yet. But I'd seriously considered changing my deck if there were like more than 2 or 3 Adventure Time players.
Understandable. Yeah. And on Vince, on your deck?
Well, weaknesses. I mean, since you don't actually have a finish end game, you kind of just play a very vanilla attack 3 times every turn game plan. So you're heavily based on how well you can manipulate your deck state. So if your deck state is really bad, then you can't sit on your deck like numerous times. Like ideally you want to sit at like level 2 for like 1 to 2 turns at least, and then because then you can start gaining your tempo. But it doesn't stop you from taking like 3 damage, 4 damage, 5 damage because you don't really know what's in your deck. You tried, it can help with the witch, but if it sticks 4 damage, like it's really hard to come back. Like you have small comeback potential with your resurrection event, but outside of that, it's like you need to win board. There's some. I think I had one game today where no, it wasn't actually. It was someone else in my locals last week that he was able to set up. I was versing 8 standby, and they were able to set up their board before I did. So instead of me playing a board-centric game plan, I just went for full compression, like just trading in cards like level 0s, level 1s, going for value. And I think you just need to know when you know your position in the game plan, whether you're going to be the person who wins board or whether to accept that you've lost board but just keep going for better deck states if possible. But yeah, overall I think it's kind of tricky to start playing it, but once you get the hang of it, it's like super rewarding when you get to just keep canceling. It feels really good.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try it out. Looks like a really cool deck.
Disgusting meta slave you.
I'm pretty big on.
Deck is like super old in Japan meta. Like this is like so phased out. Like, but I mean, it still gets decent powers. Like if you go to like 14, 15k in Jap meta, that's still pretty big. Like, not many people can compete it. I mean, both turns as well. So
both turns is very.
And then they
scary.
have to play around. That's also one thing probably to mention. Like you probably noticed it with Ken, like he mentioned it. Like I noticed a lot of people that I played in the tournament today kind of did not respect what my deck did. Like they just would chump their lanes, but would let me maneuver gear. I mean, not maneuver gear. They would let me drag out their characters in front. So they would invest in, like, let's say they invest in like a support to win their lanes, and I just push it to the front. And then now their level 3s die and they also lose their support. Whereas like you probably saw in Ken's game, like even though he wanted to keep these, he would side the other lane, even though doing no damage ensures me not dragging it up to weaken his board or his deck state.
Right.
I think that's one thing people should kind of like look out for. Like be careful and you should side.
So you would
like it's a pretty important game.
So would you say the 1/0 torch, the move torch, is core in this deck?
You need one. I think it's a Christian that plays like 3 of them. Like I really value the deck manipulation with a maneuver like this move, like this the top 4 torch, because like, with this like you can easily loop them, because like the main, well, not really, like not combo, but like the main thing that you want to do is like level 1, like you do your combo, right, and then you play this, you grab their brainstorm, now they're 1 less card, or you can grab like a core back row. So sometimes you can get like a Rico instead of like or just something important. You get this, and then you get to level 2, you can play this, search this, and then you can get this again if you need to from waiting room, and then do it again on another character. So when you get this, it just converts to any of these, or if you're still holding it, it converts to a 3/3. And then this also, sometimes you don't want to mill your deck, but you want to gain the power from the 2/1. So playing this event gives you the event proc to give power without actually manipulating your deck state as well. So like that's why I think like these you just need 1-1 ratio for these, and it's like you can loop them easily enough.
Yeah, because of the early play. Yeah.
Yeah, early play, then you just get this, and even at level 3, you can just get this, look for this, because it's having this effectively means you have 2 copies of this card.
Yeah, basically.
And then
Double
you have like a fifth.
Double bag
second.
means that you can drag your opponent's back row up if they have 1 open back row space and 3 full front rows, because you can push a card from the front to the back and then move the back row up and stuff as well.
Yeah. Oh, you can also do stuff like play it and then play, do it, fetch twice, and you can drag 2 things in 1 turn.
Yeah.
Like it's
Double
really
bag really increases your ranges.
And that's like the set doesn't have like stock stop or anything, but this is like your niche. Like this is your uniqueness of like being able to mess up your opponent's board. But if they side that, they just counter what you do. So
yeah.
Well, in that case, you just appreciate the fact that your stuff.
I mean, if they side, they're not doing damage, which is part of your game plan to not take damage. So I'm fine with that.
It kind of works both ways.
Yeah. That's how this game took so long.
Yeah, like him siding, and then I have to side sometimes, and then canceling. That's pretty good.
There was one last question in chat for Zabuton. With all of the set 1 Bang Dream cards, was it ever a problem to keep 2 or more Bopipa on the board for Tai?
Yeah, so this deck was originally a Japanese list with only the stock swap because these 2 cards are restricted, and a few other differences. So I think this was another copy of this, and I can't remember what that was. But one of the important cards that is in Japanese but not in English is this drop search. I think it's this one with Top Check 2, which is Pop-In Party Trade. And I really do miss not having this card. It ended up being this. So yeah, it's hard to sometimes have 2 Pop-In Party for this. But yeah, it kind of goes back to that mulligan thing. You kind of learn to keep important cards and not attack, or sometimes you just give up on getting the combo and you discard the climax with this to just go into level 3 stuff. Yeah, it's tough in English because you're missing this and you're missing the drop salvage promo, which also has Pop-In Party Trade.
Right.
It's hard, but in a weird way manageable.
Okay, so I'll close it up for a bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. First of all, I want to give away these coupons to our dear viewers that have been spectating every single game, of course, and the interviews. Everyone needed to stay for the interviews as well.
The real ones stayed for the interviews.
Holy moly.
So they deserve it.
But you are aware that everyone that's still here is an Australian.
Yeah, all the Australians get the free coupons on
all Australians
on CardMarket. So check out CardMarket, use our link. It just notifies them basically that we have redirected you. We don't get anything of this sadly, but we might I don't know, get more appreciation for it or something like that. We might be able to organize more tournaments like these. We'll probably also organize some smaller tournaments or other tournaments like box tournaments or something. So if you Australian people would like to join again, that would be great.
No, hold on. We're nerfing Australians. Hold on. You guys can only play with 6 or less climaxes.
Gosh.
And then you can join.
Our opening hand has to only be 3, and we can't mulligan.
Yes, sure. Why not? I'll take that. I'll take
something
that.
like that. Yeah.
I'm kidding.
We'll think of a good nerf. For the rest, we'll contact you guys about what exactly we're going to do about the price support, because we haven't really considered that. Most of the prices would
all Europeans were going to be smashed by Australians. Okay.
I kind of had hope for Europeans.
We need to get back in the think tank.
I thought we had representation advantage, but
no,
they're too good. But yeah, next time I'll just participate and smack you guys.
Looking forward to the smackdown.
Yeah, I want to get smacked. Yes.
I want to place my bets that Ian's gonna go 0-3 drop. Where's my?
I mean, I'm really glad that it wasn't as big as the Anime Evo because I like Anime Evo had like over 100 people, and like this at least it was like pretty manageable. So I don't know how it was on your end, whether it was like stressful or not. I'm guessing it probably was, but
we didn't have like we only had like 1 or 2 judge calls, I think.
Oh really?
I think everything went like pretty smooth.
Thank God, I was afraid of judge calls. Okay.
Okay.
I think that's all.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thanks to all the viewers. What do you want to say, Ian?
Yeah. Thanks everyone for participating, for watching. We've had a great time. Very long day. I hope the commentary wasn't like too terrible at the end. But yeah, enjoyed it a lot. What about you, Jimmy?
I love the Australian TCG tournament.
All right. Did you guys see that we changed our stream title to the Australian TCG X CardMarket tournament instead of the IanTCG CardMarket European tournament?
I'm gonna move to Australia after Corona. Is that
gonna be a new emote on this server?
I mean, we play online. I mean, like you can just play us online, and it's the same thing, right?
No. I want to move to Australia.
That's a real experience, local experience.
I see.
We're gonna move to Australia and have online tournaments there.
Nice.
With Australian internet.
Yeah, you need the ping disadvantage, and that gives you the cancel advantage.
Yeah.
Shit. You're right. That's the thing.
It's pretty smart.
But yeah, anyway, maybe we'll see each other on another tournament again, and we'll see all the other viewers as well, maybe.
Yeah, it was nice seeing the Finns triangle again after WSL.
I didn't tell anyone because I wanted to just play in secret. I was like, I don't
Finns tried to dodge, but then every Australian woke up.
You can partly thank Jim. Jim posted on Twitter that you're playing at the finals with me.
That's where the Australian invasion came from.
No wonder.
I see. Yeah, I hope to see you in the next one as well.
Yeah, it was really
Thanks for running the tournament. We had a lot of fun.
Cool.
With that, I'll close the stream.
Goodbye.
See everyone next time.
Goodbye.